Okay, just restart. Just restart. I restart again. Nope, just restart. So I'm waiting for Sandbox. But in the meantime, oh boy, I am playing first person Sims. I am digging this game, Hotel Renovator. Holy shit, it's so fun.
Right.
I know you guys aren't into that stuff. I am, but I'm really digging it.
Yeah. What the fuck? It still says that there's a mod mismatch.
I don't know what to fucking do then.
Well, the only thing we
Let
can
me
do is
just quit.
disable the mod until
Let me quit
until
out
the
just
update.
to be sure. Let me.
Because maybe the mod itself hasn't updated, but I think the game did. Because the game telling me there's a new version available.
Yeah, but it's loading fine, like solo. It's just not letting us.
Well,
join
yeah,
each
because
other.
you're the only one playing. Of course, it's gonna load fine. But we have to have the same version you have. So one of us.
I get that, but
It's
why isn't it the
impossible.
correct version? Because we've all just fucking downloaded it.
I didn't re-download it.
Yeah, but
I
the people who
unsubscribed
just
and
did,
resubscribed, and I can't join again.
and he still can't join. Exactly, that's what I was trying to say. Keep up, Koshi.
What's that here?
This motherfucker. Not everything is about you, okay? You American fuck.
Well, it should be, because American is the greatest nation on earth.
It's Americans.
America.
The greatest nation.
That's not true. The greatest nation is Great Britain because it has great in it.
Exactly.
Very fucking true.
I
Yeah. and that's-
cannot argue with that.
Al Murray made that point a long time ago, and it's
So
still
I'm
true.
going to petition. We are now the Great American United States.
Well, it is called the Great Americas, isn't it, or something like that, or like a
No,
at a porta, or like a time in
Not
history
unless
or
you're
something
Trump.
like that. No, but isn't there like?
The great
No.
Americas.
I thought there was like during the colonization and everything.
no,
Isn't it? The,
No.
Oh no, or
No.
was that just the Americas? All right.
no. It was just the
The
Americans.
Great Frontier. That's it.
That's it. The Great Frontier. The final
Yeah.
frontier, some would say. But they were wrong. They said that.
True,
Yeah,
they were
because-
wrong.
because they didn't reach.
I'm gonna relaunch the
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
see if it does anything.
You know what? I'm going to do the same thing just for fuck's sake.
You know what?
Hey, Funky, I don't know if I ever told you.
Gables.
Zion too, is because I know you like the show. But this is going to be random. Out of nowhere. But the Sandman got updated for season 2.
Oh, you already told us, yeah.
Well, then I'll just go fuck off, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate you all.
You fucking walked into that one.
True.
So, I might do it tonight, but I'm not going to make any promises, but I will catch up as soon as I can, Zion. How are you enjoying Picard right now?
He has opinions.
I know.
I can't remember what happened in the third one. In the third episode, I remember something in it annoyed me. What was it? It's one of those things where you look at it and go, that is obviously wrong. Like, even a layman who's only watched like 4 episodes of any Star Trek would know that's wrong, but I can't remember what it was. What was it? What the fuck even happened in the last episode?
Will Wheaton turns out to be Q.
Didn't Riker and Picard fight about something?
Yeah, they had a squabble in the bridge. That's one thing that did annoy me. That it reminded me of the good old fucking episode where Data's in charge and Worf huffs. You know, when Data says prepare for battle or something, and Worf goes finally, and then Data takes him into the ready room and has a go at him for it, like for being professional. Yeah. It's basically that scene, but with Picard and Riker, but with Riker being the captain. But like they don't go into the ready room. They just do it on the bridge in front of everybody, and I'm like, guys, at least go into the ready. This would have been a good scene if it would have mirrored that one where they went into the ready room, and then even with the thing of I'm sorry if this ended our friendship kind of thing. But then they just basically just had a falling out in the middle of the bridge and wandered off.
I know some people were. There was a conversation going about Picard. Someone said something like, Picard, you don't know what it's like to be a father. And then, everyone was pointing out Inner Light. And and he even had the flute in that episode. I haven't watched it yet. I'm just from the comments I've seen. But it made sense. I don't know if this is one of the things that pissed you off, but from Picard's perspective, he lived an entire lifetime as a guy on this planet that ended up dying. But
Skill issue.
it never happened. In real life, it never happened. In real life, it was a span of like 5 minutes. So I can understand. Excuse me, sorry, I don't know where that came from. I can understand where people are thinking like, people in the show are thinking like Picard's never been a father, so he would never, he doesn't know what it's like to be a father or to raise somebody, because he had this thing, but it only lasted 5 minutes from their perspective.
Hello, Seth.
Seth, baby, you motherfucker, give me a hug.
All right, sure.
Yeah. Are you not joining us in the voice chat, Seth? Is that how it is today? You still want to talk with us?
Seth, I need to feel you inside me.
Wait, what?
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 Huh?
What?
Huh?
Did you guys hear something?
Only tongue there.
What? So I know that's a big deal. People were talking about season or episode 3, but I mean it's neither here nor there, because technically, while in his perspective, Picard did last an entire lifetime, father, grandfather, but in reality, he was only there for 5 minutes.
It wasn't that.
So it's kind of, I don't know, hit or miss. But I know you're not enjoying the show, but I don't know why. I'm very curious.
It's not even that I'm not enjoying it at all. It's okay.
Work out and shower. I'll jump in when I get home.
It's okay, but
enjoy your shower.
These odd parts are just so shit that it drags the entire episode down to the point of, okay, I don't like this episode anymore. But it's usually just 1 or 2 scenes per episode, but it's been in all 3 episodes so far, so it has kind of spoiled it a bit. That's quick.
Okay, I don't understand what's happening here.
Mod mismatch
because
again.
When I first loaded up the game, and I'll get back to what you're saying, Zion, but I just want to say this real quick. When I first loaded up the game, I didn't have a chance to activate mods. And it just would not let me join Ganon. It would only let me post the convoy or refresh. But now, when Ganon came back in and re-invited me, also now I can activate session mods and I can join his convoy.
Yeah.
So
problem solved.
Change.
So it's working now?
Well, it's loading. Let's put it that way. I haven't.
Yeah, because I'm in your convoy now.
Well, you know what.
Yeah, of course you should.
So she's in.
It was weird. But anyway, sorry. Zion, I didn't mean to cut you off. What you were saying?
Yeah, it's just like there's 1 scene or something, 1 or 2 scenes in each episode. Yeah, it's just Lord Order. In each episode that drags the rest of the episode down, kind of thing. But the episode as a whole, ignoring the few those big blunders, they're enjoyable enough. Like, I wouldn't say they're great.
Unable to join session. What?
Why?
What did you do, Funky?
Zion or Funky, if you haven't yet, restart the game.
And then restart it a couple more times just to be sure.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm in. All right.
Yeah. Now. So how are you enjoying the overall story, though? Like, and also is what's her face?
What is the story? Oh, the story. The story is
the Morning Glory.
Balmore.
Jesus Christ.
The story is. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not bad either. No, it's kind of that middle ground where it has potential to be good, but they've just not. So far, they've not really pushed it that far. But it also has the potential to just nosedive off a cliff, but they haven't quite done that either. They've sort of.
Are they playing it too careful?
Yeah, it kind of feels a bit safe. Apart from one specific spoiler, but
which you won't be saying.
The thing is, it's
fucking say it, own it.
All about the thing that's the doing and that, but even then, it's only a bit like unsurfacing. Oh, okay, fair enough. You know, it's a shock value when you first hear it, but they don't go anywhere with it. It's brought up once or twice since, but never in any time in any way that's important or meaningful.
I think
It's
I know
just
what it is.
off thing.
So is it the fact that Warhammer 40k gene stealers are now confirmed in the Federation?
What?
I didn't understand a fucking thing you just said.
At first, I was like, "What the fuck is he saying?" But then I went, "Actually, yeah, he's right. They are." That wasn't the point I was making because I completely forgot that was a thing. But yeah.
So, when you say dealers, are you talking about jeans, like what you wear?
Like denim wear. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, everybody has class 1, yeah?
Of?
That's explosives, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have class 1 of everything.
Yeah, it's explosives. Yeah, we've all got explosives.
Of course you.
But yeah, you're right. That's one of the things that annoyed me. Now it could just be me misremembering the lore, but I would need Koshi with his autistic memory of the series to be able to confirm for me or not
right,
whether
I'm not
it's
Rain Man, okay?
I have met Rain Man for Star Trek. The guy I used to work with, I could literally say any line from any show or film up until Enterprise, and he would say that's from this episode, which is episode number this from season that. It's in the scene where it's in scene number this many minutes into the episode, and in the scene there are these characters and they're discussing this. It was like he just immediately downloaded and watched the episode to the quote. Like it really was like talking to data. But I never brought it up with him because it's one of those things where you don't just want to turn up. Are you autistic? You know, especially as I worked with him in care with autistic people, so it's like, it's probably not a good time. Just good to come up and go. Oh, yeah. By the way, dude, are you autistic by any chance?
Okay.
I used to be that bad with Star Trek, especially Next Generation, Deep Space Nine as well, but not so much Voyager.
Yeah, used to. Yeah.
Where I could, if as soon as the show started,
there's a
within
job
10
active,
seconds,
by the way. I don't know if he's heard me.
I'm
within
joining.
10
I'm just
seconds
loading it.
of
And then driving my truck there.
of the
the Jawa.
The Jawa.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
Trailer
take
is
this
ready.
job.
Why?
I don't have long distance 3.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I wish I was.
It's not even that Oh my god, Koshi.
Pretend I'm still not
Every
here.
fucking time, it's something you lack.
Pretend I'm not here.
It's all right. We'll send him the VODs later, and he can pretend to play.
I've earned minus 1,400.
Wait, why did you? You could have just finished the job. You didn't have to.
I didn't do
on my
anything.
account.
Thank you.
Anyway, as I was saying, I used to be that bad. Especially like one of my things was, as soon as the show started, if I didn't know what episode was airing, within 10 seconds of watching the episode, I could tell you exactly what episode it was. And if someone referenced it, even if it was just like almost a mundane line, like just Data saying something to Geordi in engineering, I could tell you, I could narrow it down to like 2 episodes of what episode it would be. But that was back in the heyday. Nowadays, I mean, because I haven't watched Star Trek in like 10 years. Because I used to watch it religiously, even the
You don't
so
say.
much. Yeah, I do say actually. I'm not as bad anymore. I've grown up.
Okay, yeah, I had to quit the game.
But I am curious. I do want to watch it. I might watch it tonight because I don't think I'm gonna have time tomorrow because I'll be editing, and I got to figure out how I'm gonna edit and what style I want to
Koshi.
use and all that stuff. Yo,
Post a screenshot of what skills you have.
Why? He'll fucking never look at it.
Yeah, but then you have an excuse.
Okay,
Yeah,
true.
then it's his fault. Yeah.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
My apologies. I looked at one that was like 1,200 fucking miles or something. I was like,
Yeah.
well, obviously you can't do that one. So I picked a shorter one, which was only like 600. I thought, surely he'll have at least like a few points in long distance. But no.
Well, I remember I told you, and I know you don't remember, but I'm gonna say it again.
I remember that you
No,
did
I-
everything because it was just you and Funky. I don't give a fuck. You've had time.
Bitch, I got women. All right.
You don't. You lying
I got-
motherfucker.
I got bitches that are waiting for my hand to
House
slap me
mate does
across
not
the
count.
face.
Nor does your mother.
No, she's the one that slaps me. She's the only one that gets to slap me. And Gannon's mom. That's because I asked for it.
Yeah, obviously.
Shut the fuck up and get in this convoy.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this.
Why is it still saying that we're on the same job?
Because we accepted you accepted the job.
Yeah, but then it fucked up the convoy. So are we still on the same job then?
Yeah. Well, you and I are. I think Funky abandoned.
Yeah,
it.
you guys are on the same job. I can't join it. So just do the fucking job, and I'll join the next one. It's cool. It's cool. It's
Cool,
cool,
bro.
bro. It's cool. We're all here chatting. We're all here chilling. We're all here jerking it, right?
No.
Right? Oh, yeah, me neither.
That's what the hookers are for.
Quick job, Colorado Springs to Cedar City, 659 miles. Curtain siders and dry freighters, refrigerated and insulated. Standard
Well,
delivery.
you can't
has
do that
the
one
best
then.
Yeah, we
You
covered
can't
that.
do it.
I know, we covered that.
Okay. Just saying.
You don't need to say. We covered that already.
Didn't cover it enough.
Oh,
I'll fucking
okay, keep
cover
going
you.
again. I hope you do. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys this.
You might as well take the job
Baldur's
as well.
Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Pre-purchase it when you can because you'll get upgraded to the deluxe edition for free.
Sure, I'll get right on that.
Will do.
If you buy it before release, you'll get upgraded to the deluxe edition.
Oh, that's very deluxe of them.
It is.
Is it because they are part of the Benelux?
No, it's because they're edition.
Why is my
Okay.
camera moving? Okay, there we go.
Also, I like Nickelback.
We're not going there again. You can shut
Yeah.
the fuck up right now.
I guess that's why you never made it as a wise man.
Funky, I like the way you think.
I don't.
I hate you. Now, the lyrics after that immediately played in my head. I'm
Oh,
pissed.
Sang it out.
What
Is
the
it 'cause
fuck
that
is
much
going
Nickelback?
on?
I don't know, that just kicked me. I
I
just
mean, the game is just unstable.
maybe the
You're
new update
unstable.
unstabilized it.
Yeah.
I'm here. Attempt to disconnect you right when I get to the.
Are you able to just join onto me without me having an invite?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Yeah.
Let me just ban a person. Why is my truck white now? What the fuck?
Ban all of them.
I don't know.
Mine's red. Well, did yours change color when you drop the set?
Yeah, my normal one's blue. It might be because I'm technically still on that job, so it might be the job truck. Convoy. George, UK.
The Mac Anthem trucks are fucking dog shit.
Yes.
They just added a new, very rare Kenworth to the game.
You can
I don't know if you have to
reload.
buy it or if you
Probably
get
an
some
upgrade
free-
to a regular one, like usual.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you can
Also-
technically buy like the one you like at the lowest, and you can check them out by if you select the dealership. You can select jobs that have, well, jobs for those specific trucks, and you can try them out. That's what I did, and that's why I didn't end up going with the Kenworth that I wanted, because I didn't like the dashboard. After all, it was all fine, except for one annoying thing, and I was
Yeah,
I
his
couldn't.
voice.
Well, that as well, but
Yeah, his voice.
there wasn't anything lighting up for me to see when Fuck that, so I bought the other truck.
Who was that? Who did that? Who was that? Who did that? It was Cushy, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't know. We're free to if you want, but I'm thinking of playing World
I'm
of
not trying to.
Warships.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
I been watching Sir Beal. I played like the last couple of days, and it was a lot of fun. It makes me wish there was a World of Warships, but for Star Trek, because that'd be fucking kick ass. I would be all over that shit.
All over it.
All over it. Twice.
microtransactions, 3 battle passes.
Like a pastor on a child.
Oh, I know. I went to sign up for an account. I haven't downloaded the game yet. I went to sign up for an account, and it's got so many fucking microtransactions and different currencies. I'm looking at it like, what the fuck, man? But
Fuck
the
Richard.
game is. I mean, I'm not gonna deal with any of that shit. But the game itself looks fucking fun.
It's just freaking okay. Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, I feel like it might not be for me either. Because I feel like I just want a Star Trek version of that, and I wish someone would fucking make it. And this is the closest I'm gonna get to it.
Well, you know, just with that YouTube money, like Donkey, just start your own company.
Yeah, I'll do that in 6 months from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm, you know, the next PewDiePie.
Of course.
No, for you. Ah, then you get to say the N word.
I say it now. I said it last week. Remember?
Trust me, we fucking know.
Yeah, Zion. What was the word you said? I forget.
Cossy's grilling you right now, as if like take the heat off himself, but he didn't know that what Zion said was actually a bad thing.
It's because it's not here.
Exactly.
But Zion knew, and that's what counts.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
And I said it with a soft A, not a hard R.
I have heard, and this is not about that word, but people getting falsely demonetized. It's a well, it's not just a baking term, but if you put your dough to proof overnight in the fridge, that's called retarding. And YouTube is like, oh my god, you're using that word. I was like, yeah, but it's an actual term.
But that's what
fucking
it
you. But
means,
yeah,
you
it's
stupid
the
fuck.
term for it.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? I'm making a video about how to do that. What do you want me to make up a word for it?
I will be the fastest banned person on YouTube ever.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know about that. There is that one person that literally was just like, "Hey, here's all the things you can't say on YouTube, so let me just do that."
And now he's got a good career on Facebook. Game.
Excuse me, it was a she.
Did you ask them?
Yes.
Oh, okay then.
Did you ask them? Oh,
Yeah.
woke mob.
Yeah. Especially Koshi, yeah.
I
That's why we
said,
need to get Trump back in office.
Yeah.
Trump, where are you? Come
When you get when you get back to grabbing pussies. Oh, what a clown he is.
I wouldn't. That's putting it mildly. Let's put it that way.
What a flame retardant he is.
By the way, I should ask, and I'm not going to say why,
Okay.
but is anyone
Okay.
screaming,
Yes?
Yes.
No.
may God have mercy on your soul?
Don't fucking shut your mouth.
So, Koshi, happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. Thank you. I am very honored. I want to thank God and my family, especially my mom and dad, and all the hoes that I get to silence today.
Jesus Christ.
I would like to make it my mission from this day forward to make every day International Women's Day as the day that they realize their place is in the kitchen.
Oh God.
And they should be seen and not heard.
Why do we not have a global mute button for him?
Yeah.
Like, we know it's coming, but we have nothing to do with it. We
mean,
just
I
sit here waiting for the inevitable bullshit to fly out his mouth. Because he prefaces it with so much crap, you know it's coming every time.
Okay, okay. You think I'm wrong? Get it. Let me ask you a question. Let me
Oh
ask you a
God,
question.
here we go.
Where is your wife currently?
I don't know. What, on the couch watching TV, I assume?
So what you're telling me is she's not doing her job.
No, she's done her job for the day. She went
Oh,
to work.
she's done her job for the day. What was her job for the day?
Work. That's what a job is.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong.
No, I know that. I know what a
Technically
job
correct.
is. That
Okay.
wasn't the question.
And I know what you're trying to do. I'm just not fucking giving you an easy way.
I'm
Motherfucker.
just. When do women that are not international get a day to for their own?
Fucking Jesus Christ. I'm losing brain cells rapidly in this session. You know what, Koshi? I'm glad you're not recording this one.
Oh, I wouldn't be saying this if I was recording.
I know, but
Actually, I might still.
Yeah, probably.
Good Christ.
But see, as the editor,
You can get it
I get
out.
to edit out all that shit.
Yeah, and then somebody else can go. Well, that's he conveniently edited this part.
It was the big boss fight, but for some reason it's missing. I don't know why.
Yeah, one of us just starts the shadow channel with just things Koshi said.
We've got the group chat that eventually gets leaked.
Yeah.
Koshi's career on YouTube was over before it even began. We'll get that bastard.
Yeah. Bastardo.
Yeah, Koshi thinks that he'll keep all the revenue, but not once you hold him for ransom.
Yeah, you edit that.
We got you now, edit boy.
Yeah.
And suddenly he's gone silent. Look at that, I ran out of jokes.
Huh?
I don't believe it, to be honest.
I feel like I'm the only one doing this job.
Well,
No, that's because you're not.
yeah.
Well, I can't say anybody.
Well, you're probably speeding.
There
That's
as
true, but that's not the point. Imagine not speeding.
I'm trying to, but
I-
this
as
truck
I-
this truck
I
doesn't even go to the
know.
max allowed speed. I mean,
Yeah, this truck barely does it.
I'm like, I can go 50, but this truck is like, oh, what? How about 47? Or 46 in this case now, it seems. Yeah, no, it's slowing down again. All right.
Hey, Bunky, you're right. It is International Women's Day.
I know.
I just got a message on my watch. Powerful
Warning.
women
From all the
of
women.
Game Pass. Powerful can mean many things. Explore a collection of games that brings focus to powerful women protagonists and games created by women on Xbox Game Pass.
Cooking Simulator.
Oh my god.
Is that created
I mean,
by
have they
women?
done anything better than that?
I think it has. I think it was actually.
That would be
There's
so
the-
fucking
there's
hilarious
the-
if you click
there's
the
the
link and it's just
Uncharted
cooking
one.
simulator or house cleaning simulator.
Yeah, it's just like life simulators. That's it.
Yeah, or
far.
the porn games.
Fuck's sake.
No, one
I
that
would
the
like
one
to.
one that's been out for a while and never shows up is Satisfactory, even though it was like stupidly popular when it came out. As you play
It's
it,
still
as
pretty decently popular, but from what I understand, and I could be wrong on this, a lot of the updates that have come out have not been ground shaking.
well, no, that's
Know
because
what
the
I
Well,
game.
no, they're
It's,
shaking something else.
it's the they've already put in most of the features they want. They're just polishing shit up to full release now. But I meant more of the fact of you play as a woman in it. So
Do you?
yeah,
What?
the engineer that you play as is a female model.
Unsubbed.
Refunded on Steam.
I thought you liked being sub.
No, I'm the top.
Yeah, sub on top.
I'm the alpha in the sheets and the sigma alpha in the streets.
That is the most outrageous shit that's ever come out of your mouth. Never say that again.
Oh, don't worry, I can top myself.
What?
Wait. Did I mean it like that?
I don't know what you mean anymore.
Have you been drinking the tequila again?
That sounded kind of erotic. How does one top themselves?
Oh, you wear a top and then
With a
you,
noose.
I was about to say, isn't that a term for killing yourself?
Yeah.
In game.
Yeah, in-game killing yourself.
Yeah.
As a truck driver.
Yeah.
We just got bankrupt because of the Elon truck.
It happens when you too many prostitutes at the truck stops.
Especially the Goshi ones.
What?
Yeah.
I am not a prostitute, sir. I've never asked for money.
That is true.
I have asked for reciprocation.
What?
Sorry, what?
Huh?
That was just a soundboard. You didn't hear anything.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyway, what I was saying earlier is I'm going to need... Because the video I'm going to edit tomorrow is going to be... I'm going to reiterate this because I've already said it several times. It's going to be
Negatives about
raw. It's going to be just editing and giving you guys an idea of what a Koshi video could look like. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm going to need a banner. I'm going to need a signature because I can't just have it fade in without, like, any
Oh,
you know,
you
like,
mean for in the
credit,
video?
if you
Okay.
will. Yeah. I can't have it fade in without, like, any credits, like, here's Koshi or something. It's going to be weird. If you don't have an intro and an outro.
I hope that it comes in at the start with fly-in text, like on the Windows Movie Maker. blue background with the white text. I hope it comes in, says like Koshi's crazy adventures or some bullshit.
It's going to look like I made it and hosted it from GeoCities.
Yoshi's Crazy Club,
well,
and AKA the KKK.
Jesus. The text flies in, and then it does one of them crazy transitions to the next scene. Straight out of fucking early 2000s YouTube.
And every time the video fades to something else, you hear, "Whoa!"
every edit is just a Starfield or the pipe works.
Yeah. You do love the pipe works.
Yeah, even after I edit it and upload the prototype video, I don't know where to begin with even having who to go to for like a logo or even a banner for my YouTube page. And then I have the problem with the fact that I'm known as two different names. You guys know me as Koshi, but online on YouTube I'm known as Holiday, and on Steam I'm known as Holiday.
Can't
Or,
you
well, yeah, I'm also
rename
known
it?
as the Hammer, the Hammerhead Shark, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Biggest Dickus.
I hate the Koshi law.
Koshi,
dude, the
Koshi's a
Koshi lore is
VTuber
bad.
confirmed.
Yeah.
He's got lore and
I
everything.
like Koshi season 1. I've hated every season after that.
It only gets better, baby.
It
And-
fucking does not.
The lore you need to buy like 5 different player handbooks just to get the lore on Holiday / Koshi.
So they're kind of like Destiny 1 lore, where you need to actually go to another website to get the story instead of the actual game.
Because one website can't contain it all.
Yeah.
But no, that is a serious problem. Well, not a serious problem, but it is an issue. Is
Go to
how do
Fiverr.
I go about my name? Because on Steam it's going to show me as Holiday, on YouTube it's going to show me as Holiday, but you guys are always going to reference me as Koshi. So, like, which name do I pick?
Can you do a name change, and for your channel?
I don't know. I
think
don't know.
so.
I don't know about YouTube. I think you can only do it once you've hit so many. But Steam, you can just change on a whim. Don't know. It's up to you, really. Well, then again, it doesn't really matter because you're probably not going to want to show people your Steam.
Well, that too, but like if I'm thinking of just making a second channel with the name Koshi in it.
And you could just do
But-
that. Just create another like a Gmail email with Koshi@gmail or whatever. So it's specifically for this, and then you can keep
Yeah.
your personal YouTube channel to yourself.
I made like whole new emails and all sorts of stuff for when I made
Yeah,
Golden
same.
Ganon. So everything was like all one same brand.
Yeah. Likewise.
It was easier to keep track of things like that as well.
I'm still gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna get a banner, where I'm gonna get the
Fiverr.
logo. Because like I said, it's gonna be like the
Make
videos
one.
are gonna be so super. I can't upload a video that doesn't have an intro or an outro.
Make one in MS Paint.
You're just doing
I don't
paint.
even know how to begin with that shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
like,
that's
I
what
know,
my
I know
stream.
it sounds like
It
it
ma-
sounds like I'm joking, but you could honestly make it as scuffed looking as possible, and that can literally be like a legitimate thing. There is people out there who make like scuffed banners and logos and all that stuff, and it's just part of their whole brand as it is.
Have you not seen the shit I use for my stream? That's literally what it is. It's
No.
it's a black screen with white text where I've hand drawn in paint, so it's scuffed fucking as fuck, and it just says starting soon and BRB and the end, and that's it. That's my title cards for my stream, and it's scuffed as shit. But it's
you
there
can
for the
download some
stream.
free ones
Well,
from like websites for banners and everything like that. There's free options in
like
there.
copyright free ones and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can
But
work.
I paid for mine for the stream, but there's also a YouTube thing that I can use with that pattern, and I think like I've paid. I think I used 2 sets, but I think for one I paid like $30 or something like that, and I have like the videos and everything like that for transitions.
Plus, you don't have to like figure out your branding immediately. Like nobody had their branding down in the first few in their first for
Or just
years.
like
you
I
know.
said 5 times already, just look on Fiverr and see if anybody is available there to make something for you, and you pay them whatever you want to.
Fiverr.
Yeah, usually a $5. Hence the name.
Wait, are you guys talking to me?
Yeah.
No, we're talking to the
Yeah, of course.
Holy
it's
shit!
talking to you, you
I wasn't
fucking
even listening
moron.
this entire fucking time.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, tough shit. Tough shit. Now you're never gonna figure it out.
I'm sorry, but my roommate came in and I hit mute. I came back and you guys were having a conversation. Sorry, I did not mean to blank out like that. I agree with everything you said, Funky.
Yeah, no,
You
thank
fucking Jesus.
Just go back to the VOD at this time.
Just
and,
go back to the
you'll
VODs and
listen
watch.
And you'll listen to the advice we gave you.
Moving
Such a
on.
jackass.
So, Gannon,
Oh no. What?
I hear, is episode 8 the final one for The Last of Us?
Yes.
No. Episode
Okay.
9 apparently is.
Okay, well, never
No.
mind.
Next week.
Then,
Next
yeah,
week
okay.
is the last episode.
Was
I was
it
gonna
episode
say
7
how
the
you
one that
like
just aired?
how you like the show, but I guess we'll wait until next week. Then.
Yeah.
Wasn't episode 7 the one that just aired last night or 2 nights ago?
Episode 8.
Oh, it was
We've got
episode
one-
8
we've
that
got-
aired?
Yep. We've got one more to come.
Yeah, the final one's on Sunday. I thought that was
Yep.
8. My
Yeah.
bad. How you liking it so far?
It's fantastic. Really enjoyed it.
They killed Joel yet.
No, that's
Oh.
episode 2. That's episode 1, season 2.
Like the intro. It's like it's season 2, and then just like this time you have the title card, and then just Joel getting killed, and then it plays, and then it just goes on as if nothing ever happened.
But that does bring up something I wanted to ask Gannon. Gannon,
Huh?
and this also goes to something Zion mentioned 2 weeks ago, or last week on Discord. Mandalorian. Did you watch Mandalorian episode 1?
Yes.
Yes.
And what did you think of it? Zion
It's
had
great.
an issue with it, but he didn't elaborate yet because you hadn't watched it.
Did I? I can't remember.
I
Very
enjoyed
much,
it.
very much the same. It's probably the same thing as Picardo. That is probably one thing that really annoyed me, but the rest of the episode was grand, so I've forgotten about it by now. What would have annoyed me in Mandalorian?
Was it the alligator in the
Is
beginning?
it that he takes his helmet
No,
off?
I actually liked that. I was confused at first because I was like, I thought these were like, you know, they were all castaways kind of thing. They weren't recruiting, but obviously they were.
Oh, you're
So at
shitting.
first I thought it was like a backlash, and that was going to be him.
Yeah,
I
as
thought
well.
that was going to be him, and then he turned up and went,
Him.
"Oh, this is current time." Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Oh, that was it. I wasn't annoyed at the thing itself. I was just, I think I sort of started to get annoyed at the armorer herself, not for any like bad reason, but like she's just been shady as fuck.
Well, she's yeah, but it's because they're essentially an extremist cult.
Yeah.
Within the Mandalorians, and even like as it was hinted at when Bo-Katan mentioned it, that even the other Mandalorians see them as extremists.
Yeah, even the other extremists saw them as extremists.
So they're not exactly friends with them. But
Or the Trumpist of the Republicans.
But it was more specifically at the start, you know, the reason he goes there, and then he says, you know, this will do. Has everyone seen it? Who cares? Or does it still need to be
I've
spoiled?
seen
Oh,
it.
no,
Yeah.
I haven't
So,
seen,
like,
but
when
I haven't
sh-
seen
when-
any of the seasons, so
When
whatever.
he hands her the crystal and says, you know, if I go find the mines and bathe in the living waters, this will make me, this will redeem me, right? And she pauses. She doesn't just go, yeah, you know, that's the way of the creed. Yeah, of course it will. She pauses, and even through the helmet, you can see
Just the way.
she's, yeah, even through the helmet, you can see she still doesn't want to bring him back. She, even if he
No.
does that, it's, so I think it's that hesitation. She just wants him gone.
but I also think that there's another way to look at it. I'm not saying it wrong because obviously we don't know
Yeah.
precisely, but I'm just saying that there's because I agree it did seem like she hesitated, but then I thought on it a little bit more. I was thinking maybe it's because she believes that it's not possible, and that she, because obviously Mandalore is ruined. Maybe she's thinking that it's like because of it's a complicated situation where yes, it would redeem him, but it could
That's
also
what
very highly
my
kill him.
issue was. You've just reminded me of what my actual big issue of it was. Is the fact that no fucker has gone to check. The planet hasn't been dusted. You know, it's still a planet. It's just been glassed. Like, the entire surface is glass. But the underground water turned to glass. So, like, okay, we're looking for mines. Most of the mine is under fucking ground, so it's quite likely some of the bottom of the mine survived, and the living
But I
waters
think-
are under the mines. So,
it
and
was
no
less
one
that
has
people,
gone to check.
I think they've probably done scans and realized that the planet is still ruined on the surface, so it's been not worth them bothering to go back for a full check. Because ultimately, a lot of the Mandalorians kind of just settled into their new life as like bounty hunters and mercenaries. I guess they just, because they splintered so much, there was no unifying force behind them that was like gave them enough motivation to bother going back. Until Bo-Katan showed up and was like, "I'm gonna get the sword, and I'm gonna actually make an effort to go back." But obviously, she didn't get the saber. He has it, so she couldn't do what she planned to do. But I think what's going to happen is that he is going to lead the charge back to like gather Mandalorians and go back to Mandalore rather than her, or eventually she might be selected as leader later on. I don't know how they'll go with that route. I don't think they're done with Bo-Katan though. I think she will end up being the leader either way. I think
that final scene wasn't so much on she doesn't believe it's possible. Like, it's more like, you know, this was her life's goal and it's been taken away because she lost the sword.
She lost it,
so she's kind of given up a little bit. Yeah. But like, if he manages to start rallying the troops, I think she'll step up and actually stand next to him and go, "Yeah, okay, I'm with you."
I think so.
So there's three takeaways I got here.
Chinese, Mexican, and a little bit of a Texas barbecue.
One, the way I read the scene with her hesitation when he said this should redeem me, is that she just did. It's not that she didn't want him back, but I read it as she just didn't think it was possible. But
that's
she's like she's replaying like the rules, if you will, in her head, saying like, yeah, if he does this, then this, then this, that might actually work. Although I think it's dangerous and he won't come back, but that would do it. Okay, yeah, this is the way. Yeah. So that's what I saw. I didn't think it was like her not wanting him back. I could be wrong though. Zion could be completely right. I don't know, but that's just the way I read it. Two, where it comes to Bo-Katan, I watched a couple of reactions to the video for people who've been like die-hard Clone Wars and Bo-Katan fans and such, and know her backstory like autistically, like Zion would say. And from their point of view, Bo-Katan has tirelessly, over the course of like the last 10 years, has been trying and failing over and over to get to unify the Mandalorians.
Yep.
So therefore, what Zion just said a second ago was correct. She kind of just gave up. She's like, I don't fucking care anymore. I've tried.
The Darksaber was her.
Yeah, it was the key.
Last ditch effort.
Yeah.
Once she lost the Darksaber, it was like, and as soon as like she
lost
the support, she lost the support of people following her. She was just like, well, what the fuck then? Fuck it.
Yeah. So obviously it's not the last time we saw her, but that's why she was the way she was in that final part of the episode.
Why is this traffic not moving?
But the third thing is, why haven't people gone back to Mandalore? It's not that it's become glass, but also because it's been poisoned. Like, life cannot exist there. It is,
well, that's not the word the Mandalorians use.
No, but that's what it is in lore, though.
That's what
it was in Clone Wars.
Clone Wars isn't entirely canon to Mandalorian, which is weird. It should be, but it isn't. The word
it kind of is, though.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's one of those things where it's sort of canon but isn't at the same time, because it's, I don't know, Disney's really weird with its lore. But the specific word used for the poison on Mandalore's surface is it's cursed. It doesn't mention radiation. It mentioned it's been glassed, and it's cursed. Those are the two phrases. So glassed, obviously pretty bad, but cursed. While curses do exist in thing, the Empire bombing the surface of a planet would not cause a curse. So
but the
what is a curse? A curse is a magical, not a force, but just in general, it's a magical spell that has a negative effect.
You can curse people using dark side of the force.
Yeah, how would I apply that? I would say the thing called curses. Sith sorcerers are a real thing. They make curses. They can curse entire planets.
No, only the Night Sisters
the most powerful.
Only the Night
No,
Sisters do that.
no, Palpatine can.
Who else?
Palpatine. Do you know why Yoda? For example, you know why Yoda was in hiding on.
I can't hear anything right now.
You know, like Yoda was hiding on Dagobah, on the forest planet for all that time and could never be found. That was because Palpatine used a Sith curse to drain the Force from the planet. So
that's not canon. That was from a book. That is not canon.
That was canon, but the fact that Palpatine is a sorcerer.
It was never in the shows.
But the fact that Palpatine is a sorcerer is canon. Still, even if that particular part
he's a Force user for a sorcerer, but a sorcerer is not a magical user in the way that it means.
Oh no, they
Force.
do mix and match.
But
like Dooku's also a sorcerer, but he focused more on the Force. Same as Palpatine.
Palpatine does use like magic-y kind of weird sorcerer stuff at some point.
Yeah, because he's a sorcerer, and when it comes to Jedi, dark or light, a sorcerer is a type or a class of Jedi. Usually someone who uses Force powers more than physical. Alright? That's what sorcerer means. It does not mean they're using some kind of special magic and putting curses on people and turning them into frogs. No, but that's what Zion is explaining. Dagobah had a dark place in it. It had the dark side in it, dark energy. It was not placed from Sheev. It was never placed there from Sheev. It was from a previous Jedi, Dark Jedi, who died there. That is canon. I don't know what Zion's talking about, but the only thing I can remember close to that was a book that is clearly not canon anymore. You guys are confusing magic and the Force. It's not the same thing. A sorcerer is not a person who can conjure lightning and, thunderstorms and put curses on people and turn them into frogs. That is not what a sorcerer in the Star Wars universe does. They're not from D&D. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Okay, so you mentioned the Night Sisters.
Yeah, the Night Sisters used a more like, what's the word I'm looking for?
They do use dark side.
Yeah, they use dark side
they
magic.
were Darksiders, like the girl from the previous EA game that came out, Fallen Order. She was a Night Sister. They use a more primitive, that's what I'm looking for. They use a more primitive version of the Force to give people the effect that it looks like it's a curse, like it's magic. But like they can reanimate the dead, for example. They do that on Death of...
Okay, then it might just be... We might just be arguing something that isn't an actual curse. It might just be the Mandalorians just being superstitious.
Yeah, which circling back, that was my original point of it's only ever mentioned as a curse, but there's no one's ever actually gone back to prove it. Like the Mandalorians left. No, they haven't. That's the point.
There.
No, no, they haven't. Not when the planet was glassed. That was the last thing to die on Mandalore was when the planet was glassed. No living thing has been back since. Because the only thing brave enough to go back are the Mandalorians. And the Mandalorians don't want to go back because it's cursed. Because Mandalorians are superstitious. They are superstitious despite everything.
Yeah, they are.
But none of them have gone back to...
confirm it.
Yeah, empirically confirm. Is it cursed? Is it poisoned? He's the first person, like the Mandalore, Din Djarin, is the first person to find even a piece of the fucking glass from the surface. That's why she was so surprised when he just handed it over. Because it was like, no one's ever done this before. No one even went back to check. Is the planet actually fucking bombed? It was just, the Empire might have fucking just colonized it for all we knew.
See, here's the thing. And I see where you're coming from, and I can see why your opinion is the way it is. And I don't mean this. Shut up. I don't mean this as like an insult or anything, or an offense in any way. But you're right. They haven't been back. but they haven't been back in a while because everyone gave up on the planet because yes, it's cursed.
Oh
or
yeah,
it's
yeah.
this or it's that.
Because it was still
But the
under.
thing is,
Go on, sorry.
the thing is, people have been going there since the whatever destruction took over and just basically ruined the planet. People have gone there since, and everyone who's gone there has died. It's become, as you said, cursed in the way that if you go there, no matter if it's a real world explanation, if it's a force explanation, if it's a magic explanation, supernatural, whatever you want to call it, you go there, you're gonna die. And so what happens is people, grave robbers and treasure hunters have gone there after Mandalore imploded on itself, and they have none have returned. People have gone there since it happened.
I mean, that's how I got
nothing
Glass
good.
shot in the first place, just because someone else got it. He didn't go and get it.
Right. Nothing good has ever come back from that. Most people never come back from the planet itself physically. That's why it's got that term that it's cursed.
That's cursed, yeah.
Yeah, that's why, because you said yourself, they're superstitious.
Yeah,
They go there,
I-
they're gonna die.
It probably is radiated then.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely
Well,
radiate
I
because it was
heard,
nuked.
they said somewhere in the lore, and I think it was in Clone Wars, that it is literally poison. That is the real world explanation of what's happening when you go there. It could be radiation poisoning, or it could be like, I don't know, mushroom poisoning, I don't know. But it is some kind of poisoning where you go there, you're gonna fucking die.
It would make sense if it was radiation because it was orbital nuclear bombardment that they used to glass it. So there would be radiation.
Like,
But there's also radiation
like,
suits because this is sci-fi.
you've got to take into account how much firepower you need to level an entire planet, not just any planet. The Mandalorian homeworld, which was a very well built,
Except it had just finished its last civil war when it happened. That's how they even managed to get nearby. That it was just after the last civil war, which is why the Empire attacked when it did. Or most of the Mandalorians had killed each other.
Yeah.
In fact,
But
it's hinted that it was his
killed
clan that did
the
it.
structures and everything around it and all that kind of stuff. That is a shitload of firepower you need to hit like a planet to level it entirely. And they didn't just they made us like Palpatine made a statement was because the Mandalorians were such a fucking pest. He didn't just like destroy the capitals. He glassed the entire surface.
Yeah, he
of the
turned it
planet,
all
which
to glass. Yeah, he literally glassed it.
he wiped the surface clean to make a point of not to stand against him. So, yeah, if that planet isn't radiated, I'll be very surprised. It's got to be radiated after we've been hit with that much, like, whatever the fuck they hit it with.
But on the flip side, like I say, people are going to know that. So they're going to go relatively prepared with EV suits and red med. And yeah, sure, some people are going to turn. It won't be that bad, but there will be those that have gone and have been fucking fine. Because they won't have underestimated how bad radiation is.
Maybe it's been a thing that people went in the past when it was still very radiated and it wasn't like their suits wasn't enough to like withstand it, but now after it's been a little while and people haven't been there in quite a while, maybe the radiation's kind of died down and now the Mandalorian would be able to go down and with other people or whatever.
Yeah, it's true. The Mando suits do have some EVA properties, so the suits themselves might be enough nowadays. To be fair, because it was
Maybe they
a
cast
fucking long time ago, wasn't it?
for radiation resistance.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I got a +5 to radiation resistance. My rat counter rarely ever goes off nowadays because I have these shoes that I can walk on top of the radiation so it doesn't affect me.
Exactly.
That's how radiation works, right?
Yeah,
you
and
walk right on top of it.
I know those tabletops are canon.
Nah,
I don't know, Seth, what do you think? Tell me, Seth, what do you think?
My regen is just better. I regen more health than the radiation takes off me, so
That's also why you have
here. I thought you weren't going to be here today, Koshi.
You know what? We already fucking covered this. You should have been here earlier. Now you have to fucking sit there and wonder. No, I got out earlier than I thought I would.
Yeah, they released him from his cell earlier.
Yeah, I got out for a good time. Or, I mean, good behavior.
Good behavior. Doing
Yeah,
weekenders,
that's a fucking lie. Well, she doesn't do good, babe.
Yeah.
I give good times. That's what got me out.
Yeah.
They call me the echo chamber.
No, they fucking do not. Shut up, Patty. Titles.
Seth
We
knows.
just call him a mental basket case.
Seth, okay, settle a debate. We need to know right now what's up with Mandalore. Tell me.
Well,
Educate
I
us.
haven't caught up on Mandalorian, so.
Oh, get the fuck out. Sorry, what you were saying? I didn't mean to cut you off. No, I did.
I haven't watched the new seasons of Mandalorian, or I haven't seen Andor either. I don't know if it's the same time period or not, but those two I haven't.
I don't think
No.
it's the same.
Andor is prequel to the original series. It's prequel to Rogue One.
Andor is fantastic, though. You should watch it.
Did you watch the previous 2 seasons of Mandalore? Or Mandalorian?
I'm 100% sure on the first season. I'm not confident if I've watched the second season or not. I have to see it again. It's been a while.
Have you seen the Clone Wars animated series?
We've been in the midst of watching it. So what we're doing right now, and the reason why it's taken me so long to get through some of this stuff, is we're doing the whole entire Star Wars timeline, which includes every single show put out from Star Wars, and we're watching it in chronological order.
Oh, hell yeah, I've got one more person to talk about the Clone Wars series with.
Yeah, you're literally the only one now.
Clone
Yeah.
Wars is probably...
That equals
None
one.
of
Wars
these
is probably
motherfuckers have seen it.
one
I'm
of-
the only one.
And I'm gonna flat out tell them right now that it's possibly one of the best Star Wars series
Right?
that there is out there.
It is so good, and it just gets better with each season. That's the crazy thing. It doesn't fall
Look.
off like Game of Thrones. No.
Look.
This shit is strong to the end.
Anakin, you actually get to see why Darth Vader is the way he is. They do a really
You know
good
what's
job
crazy?
with Anakin.
It's crazy. I like Anakin as a character in
Oh,
the
yeah.
in
He's
the fucking
amazing.
animated show. He's an annoying twat in the films, but he's
Yeah.
fantastic character in the animated show. They do
But you
him
kind of
so
get to see why he becomes an annoying
Better
twat.
actor.
Yeah, like you see the progression and like the actual influences and the events that happen. That when he does turn
Oh, wait,
Vader,
that influencers?
watching that show, it's because the movies kind of. I feel like the movies have a bit of a more jarring, like
Jar Jar?
it just kind of like turns Vader overnight kind of thing. Yeah, you see a couple of things, but like the films really do not do it justice. Whereas you see, like after seeing that animated show, you're like, yeah, I get it now. I understand why he turned.
It's really, really, really good.
Just for the record, I never hated on the Clone Wars. I just, as Ganon and you can testify to this, I have just never been able to get through that first season.
Yeah, the
But
first
I do
season is
know it
struggle.
gets really good.
But it's literally just the first season that you need to like struggle through. But like I said, like prior to this, was that you can't skip the first season. I would like it'd be good if you could because it's kind of a slog. But there's very important characters introduced in the first season that you kind of need the context to then get to know them and see them grow.
They do a
Ahsoka,
lot of flashback type stuff.
Yeah,
with
exactly,
Characters
yeah.
you've met previously, so.
And Ahsoka, obviously, you'll want to see her origins in the first
Fuck
season as
Ahsoka.
well. She's a fantastic character.
It's awesome. Yeah.
She's one of the best Star Wars characters they've like created, and it's because of that show that built her up so well.
Isn't
I
there a
know,
new show
it's-
coming out directly? It's supposed
Yeah.
to be just Ahsoka.
Yep.
It just
yeah.
pisses me off, and I still can't get over the fact that they introduced the character and just shoved her right into the lore, right in the middle of it, as if she'd always been there, like no one would notice, and made her like this important factor to the Star Wars universe, when it just undermines everything that the movies were about. And it
See,
pisses me off.
that I get why, and I kind of understand at the same time because I think we've talked about this before. That the fact that the movies don't mention her, obviously, because she wasn't created at the time. But she's such a good character that you kind of ignore that little detail.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
She's a very well-crafted character.
I do like her in The Mandalorian. Well, also because I like Rosario Dawson, but
Yeah.
I do like the character, and I understand why people like her. But it still pisses me off though that they just try to sneak her in like it's like one of those
it's
movies
his
you watch.
creation, so of course he's gonna put her in like.
Yeah, it's like
It's
when
his
you watch a
favorite
movie
character.
And it's like, no. At the end, they do the big reveal. No, I was there with you all along. And then they do flashbacks, and you see that person with the main character, and like, no, that motherfucker was not there an hour and a half ago when that scene played, and they're fucking adding him in now. It feels cheap to me, and it pisses me off. But
there is the minor stuff like that, but even they do kind of work around the fact that Ahsoka isn't in the movies in the show. Like there is like
he does a lot of solo missions and stuff where she's like not around everybody all the time.
She becomes quite an independent character.
But how did they get around the fact that he's a Padawan and he's learning from Obi-Wan?
Because he's not in Clone Wars.
No, he's not.
He's a knight.
He's alongside Obi-Wan.
God,
Obi-Wan's still above him,
basically,
but he's
Attack of the Clones. In Attack of the Clones, he's not a Padawan.
Yeah, he's knighted.
He is.
He's knighted in the third. No.
Yeah, he's knighted.
No, in Attack of the Clones is Padawan, but Revenge of the Sith, the third one, is knighted in the third one. When
the third one, yeah, and he was pissed because he wasn't a master. But in the second one, no, he's a Padawan. He's still got the fucking Padawan. Rat tail thing.
Basically, Obi-Wan is like he takes over obviously the role from.
Yeah, he's Anakin Senior.
Yeah, but he does become master. He becomes a master, and it's Anakin becomes a knight.
Wait, question. Was Obi-Wan a master in the third film, or was Anakin just calling him master because he was his
I believe he
master?
was master. If I remember correctly, he
that's something I don't know.
I
don't think Obi-Wan ever became a full master.
No, I think he was a knight, but he just called him master because he is his master.
Yeah. Not 100%.
But
we're stuck in the same
Was Obi-Wan a Jedi Master? Well, that's one of the top searches. A legendary Jedi Master. Was a nomad, blah blah blah. Trained again.
I mean, he was a master by the time he went into hiding.
I think Yoda made him a master at the end of 3.
Yeah, I think he became a master at the end, maybe. Because he's a master in the originals.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or, he's a peasant in the desert, but technically he's a master.
Yeah, but then he saved Leia from those 2 chases, and that's how he became a master.
In Revenge of the Sith, he is a master. So they did like elevate him.
He upgraded.
Yeah, at some point.
He bought the battle pass, and
it
that
might
made him.
It might have even happened. It might have even been shown in the animated series, and I've just forgotten it. But yeah, apparently he was elevated to master, and I assume that's why Anakin was elevated to knight as well, because obviously what would be the point in not elevating them to knight at that point?
Well, because
he's
I know in
annoying.
the third film, Obi-Wan wasn't. They were still kind of linked, but Obi-Wan wasn't directly teaching him anymore. That's why Anakin was able to go off and do his own thing, or Obi-Wan was able to go off and do his own thing and not have to watch over Anakin. But in the second film, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because in the first film he wasn't even in the Jedi Order yet. The second film, he was a Padawan. He had the rat tail and everything. In the third film, he was a Jedi Knight, but he was pissed because he was on the Council, only because of the Emperor.
Council.
The Council.
God damn it! Stop using my.
But he wasn't a master, and it pissed him off.
A Gregorous
But
Council.
that was more just to show it that his, his unmindfulness, whatever you want to call it, his impatientness, it was a little way for them to show that he's not ready to be a master, that he's not ready to be a Jedi Knight, that he shouldn't have been trained. It was a red flag that this is not the guy you want on your team because, well, we know why. But I don't know anymore.
True.
Can I just quit?
The irony of it is obviously that if they had treated him with more respect, he might not have turned.
Yeah, it was one of those stories where it's like he became the thing they feared because of the way they treated him.
Exactly.
See, you guys say that.
Just with him, and therefore it turned him into it helped turn him into who he was at the end.
I see. You guys say that, but I know Seth's going to agree with me when I say I don't think that is the thing, because I think eventually he would have turned anyway, because he was always like that. That's who he was. making him a master in 3 would have only prevented or prolonged. He would have come across something sooner or later, just like Dooku. Just like Dooku.
Again,
that would have turned him.
You haven't seen the show.
You haven't seen my dick.
So, no, but listen. You haven't seen the show.
Hang on a minute.
So what I'm saying is that. What I'm saying is that it's more than just the that they didn't give him the master thing. There's like a lot of other events to do with the Jedi Council and Anakin that where if they had not been such cautious little freaks with him, he would have like stayed on their side because he is actually an extremely loyal person. One of his loyalty in the end is what changed him to be dark side. He switched loyalties to or rather he stopped being loyal with the Jedi Council and remains loyal to Palpatine. But he was loyal to his friend Palpatine, but he didn't realize that
was only because of promise that he would protect Padme though. Yeah, that was only because of a promise. He was ready. He was allowing Mace to go and take Palpatine into custody, but only because of his love for Padme did he intervene. He wanted Palpatine to live, but he would have let Mace take him into custody. But Mace wanted to kill him, and therefore, if he died, he would never learn the secret to keep Padme alive. That's the only reason he intervened.
The issue was that Palpatine knew that the Jedi's were going to be suspicious and cautious.
Jedi, not Jedi's.
And he manipulated that suspicion and caution.
But
so he was hedging all these bets. But what I'm saying is, had they not played into his hand that way, Anakin, I don't think would have turned.
I think he would have eventually, just like Dooku, because Dooku was literally Anakin without the focus of the Jedi, fucking him over, or his being, raised as a slave on Tatooine. Anakin was always going to be a hothead, and he was always going to think with his heart rather than his brain. Always emotionally over logically.
Well, Dooku turned because of political reasons.
Well, yeah, he had his own reasons too. But the thing is, there's always a focus on a certain point that makes you turn. You say that Anakin had other issues with the Jedi, but even if you took those, what I'm saying is, if you took those issues away, if the Jedi were, lovers with him from the beginning and gave him everything he wanted, he would have still eventually had turned from them. Maybe when he was 30, maybe when he was 40, maybe when he was 50. Because that's the way he was. And something was going to clash sooner or later, most likely later. And that's what happened with Dooku. That's why Dooku was created, was because he was going to show what would have happened if Anakin had stayed with the Order, if he would let Mace, kill Palpatine. He still would have ended up like Dooku, finding a righteous, reason to exist, which went against the Order. Because let's face it, in the prequels, George kind of shows that, yeah, the Jedi, they weren't exactly right. They weren't exactly doing the right thing. They thought they were, but the way they were training, the way they lived, the way they held their beliefs wasn't exactly correct. And there was no one there above them to show them, hey, this is not the way to do things because you're going to create problems down the road. Yep. And sure enough, Anakin was a focal point for that because he was a troubled kid. He had anger issues. In Phantom Menace, they cut out a scene where he beats the shit out of another kid because it was too dark for the film. But it's in the novel, and yeah, it is. It's canon, but they don't talk about it because it's too gruesome. But he beats the shit out of another kid because he's angry. And this is the guy that you're gonna take and make him a fucking Jedi. Well, sooner or later, he's gonna flip.
Let's be honest here. The only reason why he flipped was because of pussy.
Knows.
Yeah.
See?
Because of pussy?
It is true. You're right.
You're not wrong. Oh, fuck.
If
Padme, he deserved to die.
If Padme wasn't a pedophile, he wouldn't have flipped.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
I mean,
the term isn't pedophile. It's
he's not wrong.
Evophile?
Yeah, hemophile? Is that what it is? Person who likes like teenage and
Teenagers,
older?
yes, hemophile, yeah.
But
Hemophile,
Anakin
yeah.
was 9.
Yeah, but she didn't take
she
any
wasn't in love with
later.
him in the first movie.
I suppose.
So it was like a quirky little kid, yeah, and she like was friends with him, but it was him.
In fact, in the
he
second
was the one
film,
that
she was
initiated
creeped
the.
out by him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he looks at her like, oh, you've grown more beautiful. And she's like, don't look at me like that, you fucking piece of shit.
Well, let's be honest here. Natalie Portman is hot.
I mean, yeah.
Except
I mean,
when
I
she
don't-
laughs. Until she laughs, then it's like, oh god.
Well, then just keep her face in the pillow and you'll never have to worry.
Oh my god. Koshi,
Yeah.
did you ever post that screenshot of your
Yes, I did.
skills?
An hour ago.
Where you got? You got explosives.
He's got nothing.
Doesn't. It still doesn't have the second point in just in time. Of course, he fucking
Bitch, I'm
doesn't.
only level 12.
How?
Because I don't play as much as you guys do. I have a life. I'm banging chicks. I don't play as much as
You're such a fucking liar!
I am, but I
more
still
hours-
don't play as much
You
as
have
you.
more hours on record in this game than I do, and I am somehow level 15.
Well, I also did a delivery where I got minus $1, alright? Factor that in.
Clown.
Well, could it be that you're not getting as much XP because you're constantly speeding it?
You're constantly running into things and getting fines.
This isn't American Truck Simulator. This is Forza 5, baby.
But it's all Padme's fault.
You have to potentially jackknife at least
all these
once.
fucking like semi-decent paying jobs. They're either too long for Koshi, or the shorter ones are the fucking important delivery.
Alright, let me tell you right now. Nothing is ever too long. Alright?
Oh wait, you can't do important, right?
I can
Yeah,
do...
the urgent one, he can't do that.
Urgent, not important.
Howdy out.
No,
Oh,
isn't
you
it
can
the
do
other way
important,
around?
you can't do urgent.
Yeah.
You can do the
Wait, let
blue,
me-
the blue.
The boys
arrows,
are
but you
just
can't do the red
arguing
arrows.
over what
just
mission we
double-check
should
real
do
quick
next.
here.
Yeah.
That's high. Which one is that? Just in time? I can do important, not urgent.
Yeah, so what we said. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had it back. Wait, fuck off.
Right, here's a quick one. We can do for 10 grand. It's a short distance. Motherfucker,
Wow.
you need to get more in long distances because all the like good paying ones are a little bit out of your range.
Well, then that's what I will focus on. But you know what?
No,
When you
no,
run
no.
out of fucking gas, I won't have an issue.
Jesus.
All right.
Go
sir?
for urgent first.
Yeah,
Have we-
go
we've
get
got a
just
mission.
in time point one and then pump into long distance.
Yeah, bro.
Seth, you sure you don't want to play with us?
I don't think I can add another game in and play during the day, you know? I gotta work.
That sounds like pussy shit to me.
Well, if you
That's
want to
later
be
on.
my sugar daddy and start giving me about 18
No, 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 no,
be the
no, no,
first
no,
guy.
no, no, no. He's our sugar. What in the fuck am I looking at right now? What the hell was?
What?
What
The
the
hell?
fuck was that?
What was what?
Somebody's truck went flying.
Yeah, what the hell?
God, have you already broken the thing? The
No,
amount of
NPC trucks. No. I turned the corner. We looked at the main road, and 2 NPC trucks were like flying, like doing spin circles, flying around, crashing. Like what the fuck?
I was,
Sounded
Flip it so you
mate.
guys can see it.
on that last mission, there was a bit, you know, where the road works were, so everything had to merge into one lane on the left.
Yeah.
There was one of the NPCs had crashed halfway down, so I just pulled up thinking it was traffic. I'm sat there like 10 minutes later going, this traffic hasn't fucking moved. So I looked, so I just went, fuck it, pulled onto the side and passed, and just, yep, everything had just stopped. Nothing was moving. Great. Stupid NPCs.
He clipped it as well.
Well, he said it was though.
Okay, what size truck have we got? Oh, it's a full.
Fuck you, Koshi. This is
You
why you
get
get
bonus
negative
points.
dollars.
get
As you
bonus
can
points
see,
for driving
we
in the
get
oncoming
along
lane, right?
swimmingly.
And
No,
near misses? Or is that not this game?
What was it about the missus?
no, it's Need for Speed.
Just need for speed.
Oh.
Oh my god, why?
Ain't nothing but a hard.
Do you know what gradual braking is, prick?
Spacebar.
Where are you going? Oh, that's
What?
not you. Never mind.
Behind you, dickhead.
He's you yelling at one of the NPCs. What the fuck do we got straight on? Do not turn
Why
around.
did it? Why
What?
is there only enough time
What?
for one truck to get through?
Why?
Because it takes forever for this.
Why
truck
is
to move.
there? What is this truck in front of me doing?
Oh, is it parked in the middle of the road?
Yep, it just
That's the one
reversed.
that's fucking freaked out.
Yeah, it just reversed and jackknifed itself. And bounced like a couple of feet into the air. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna slightly go onto oncoming traffic to go around that. Uh oh, it's moving. Shit.
Hey, Seth.
Yes.
How did Valorant go yesterday? I never got to come back. Well, I did
That
come
was-
back, but you were dying. And then I got called away.
No, it was going good. Valorant's just a fun game for me, even if it doesn't go well.
Until you show up.
It's It's something that I'm not
Until
like,
you
like,
show up.
I never played CS:GO or games of that nature. So it was like for me, even if I suck, I just don't care because it's like something I'm never used to.
I can't do
Right.
that. I'm way too competitive.
I am very
I
competitive
get
as well.
angry all the time.
Never
I'm
know.
very
Yeah,
competitive as
hey.
well, but with that game, to me, it's just like so easy to talk to chat and just hang out because it's a slower paced game.
Oh, that's good. Then they can hear your majestic voice.
What the
I throw a
fuck?
couple of f-bombs here and there and blame
My-
everybody for cheating, but you know.
My cargo just teleported in front of me and then back onto the back of my own truck. That's interesting.
okay.
That's how that works.
That's not how physics works. Or at least, I didn't think it did.
Say that.
This
Hey,
is America.
Sam.
It may work differently here.
Ryan, let me know when it's green for me, because I can't see it with.
I
these
can't
buttons.
see it because your tractor's in my way.
You know what? I'm just gonna assume it's green.
Professionals.
It's red.
All right. Well,
Now it's
then I'll
green.
blame. All right. Well,
It,
yeah, I
it turned
knew
green
that.
just as you were going.
You.
Yeah, I knew that.
And I'm just gonna eat the charge because I can't be asked waiting. $700. Yeah, that's not bad.
Gonna make lunch alive. All right. Why don't you just say that in the invoice?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Breaker 19. Fuck you.
Hey, Seth. I want to ask you.
He's gone.
Yeah, but he can
What?
still ask him.
Still asking.
He left?
He can watch the VOD.
Yeah, he says he's going to go make lunch.
He can.
Oh, I
he,
didn't hear that.
he
Shit.
can
Yeah, because he didn't say it in the voice for some fucking reason. He typed it in my chat.
Oh.
That's why I just like complained about it.
Fuck. All right, I'll have to ask him tonight then.
What a dickhead.
Oh, he's not playing tonight. He's playing tomorrow night. Fuck. Well, that's all fine. That's fine. I can
Send
do
them a message on the Discord.
it. I would, but that feels, I don't know,
Too
creepy.
personal.
Yeah.
Really creepy? Really?
What?
You're gonna that's
Like-
the reason you're going with?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. What if he wants something? You know?
What?
What if he's like he starts asking me for things like pictures? You know?
I'm literally.
We know you. You
and
will
yeah.
gladly supply them.
Yeah, he
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
even
but I
ask.
still don't
You
want to
just
be
send them.
asked. I like to send them without being asked.
Yeah, we know.
Being asked ruins all the fun.
No, I was just gonna ask him if he knew anyone who did banners or.
Well, just
Logos
check the
and shit
VOD.
like
We
that.
gave suggestions. Oh, for fuck's sake!
I did literally mention someone as well, and they are. I'm pretty sure they are in Funky's Discord. So yeah,
Yeah, Orsaur, is that how you say her name?
yeah, alright, yeah. Or so.
Ori
He's always
will-
AFK.
Yeah,
Ed-
Ori will not have time. She'll never get her to do something like that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I tried it a long time ago.
Especially for you.
I know there are people out there who do it. I just need to find someone who will charge me a reasonable price and that can actually do something good.
You know what? There was advice about that.
Was there advice? There was advice mentioned earlier. Was that it, Funky? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go back and check the VOD then.
Yeah. All right.
You can if you want, you can edit our VODs and then you can find all of our advice and just slam it, and that's the video. Is just the video becomes us advising people how to get banners and.
Exactly.
This is how you get started on YouTube.
Oh shit!
Way station.
Why oh shit?
I just cut off another semi truck.
Yeah, just koshy things then.
Yeah. Just a regular.
I don't know how I made it through without causing an accident, but
That's something we ask ourselves every day.
True.
Come on, truck. Get moving. And a groove into the rhythm of the beat.
Goddamn way stations.
I know, right? I literally was like, oh, I'm finally getting some speed. Hey, turn in. Oh, fuck. And now I'm still, like, trying to catch up. Exactly.
Hey, yeah, did that,
Also, I bought the,
thanks for the
I
follow-up.
bought
Did that
the,
actually pop up?
Trailer.
and I missed it? Or
Nice.
did that not pop
You know what
up
this truck
properly?
needs?
Horns.
Ooh,
and then
NOS.
trying to crash into
NOS.
cars while I talk to you. Do not be putting NOS in your truck.
Why?
It probably won't go end well.
It'll make it go faster. What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah, explosions are faster than driving, I guess.
Exactly.
That's how we got to the moon, with the right type of explosions.
Exactly.
I mean, can't really argue with that, I'm glad, to be honest. There was a point, and I don't know why, when I was younger, I found, like, actual truck drag racing, and I watched it for, like, a span of, like, 2 years. I was really into it, and I don't know why. But, like, the most amusing thing that I can remember from it is when when I first watched it, one of the announcers was talking about the difference between these trucks and normal trucks, for whatever the fuck reason. And he's like, the best part is, normal trucks you measure in miles per gallon. These trucks, it's gallons per mile. And I don't know why, but that just entertained me so much.
Now that's badass.
Now that's a truck.
Yeah.
It's the American way.
Now that's Bud Racing. Baby.
No.
did you know that you can't actually knock someone out with chloroform?
Well, yeah. If you're
not
trying
this song! Not this song! Pull over, pull over, pull over.
if you're trying to knock them out,
have remixed.
you're better off with other things.
Are you listening to a radio or?
Do not care if it's remixed. Get that fucking song off.
Chloroform takes at least 5 minutes of constant breathing in to knock you out.
That's why I just tend to hit them with a jug.
That would explain all my fails.
A 1 gallon jug of chloroform is still gonna knock them out just as good as anything else.
Of course, she
A
uses a
gallon
hammer.
of PCP?
Yeah. Well, how do you store it? In millimeters? Milliliters?
Millimeters,
Yeah,
yeah.
in millimeters? I mean, technically, you could use that measurement. It wouldn't be as accurate, but you could, I guess.
I mean, you weigh for baking. For bread, you kind of weigh in grams your water.
Americans
is an
may
actual
find
thing.
out seconds is actually metric.
It's not, but sure, let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that's true.
It is. It actually is. Seconds, minutes, hours, that's all metric system.
No,
It's-
I don't think it would be. Otherwise, it'd be a decimal of 10, which is how the metric system works. Everything's a multiple of 10.
Look it up.
Also, the Romans invented the 24-hour clock. In
And they
like,
also
you
used
look
the
at
metric
these
system,
nuts.
didn't
no,
No.
no.
The French did.
Maybe
Yes.
they were Imperials.
Annoyingly, it was the French.
Yeah.
The Romans invented the imperial system, which is why.
they? Alright,
it's
look it up
French.
if you don't believe me.
I don't believe you, and
But you're not going to look it up either.
I will if I remember. I'm just in the middle of driving a truck at the minute.
No, pause.
I can't pause. I can't pause, Mom. It's a multiplayer game.
Yeah, I was reading about it the other day.
Seconds might be,
What?
but and hours definitely wasn't. And I doubt minutes were, but seconds might be.
I think they did do it just because the metric system is based on seconds and everything, because it is like, what is it? The time it takes for light to travel between X amount within a minute. So, and that's what they designated as 100. Or there is something. The metric system does work with time somewhat, but it's not invented for it.
The big brain and Funky, he just hit the nail on the head. The metric system 60 equals 100 in that system because of the time that it takes for the sun to go around one day. Makes it equal. It basically comes out to, as Zion said, 0.10 or to the 100th. It's if you look at it in that perspective, 60 seconds equals 1 minute, which equals 1 hour, which comes out perfectly, well, as they thought at the time.
Yeah.
Perfectly to explain the sun going around the Earth, or the Earth going around the sun. And that's why it's considered the metric system, even though it's 0.6, not or it's 60 seconds, not 100 seconds.
Yeah. But they based it off of the time, not they didn't.
Exactly. That's why it's got that weird discrepancy of 60, not 100.
Let's just reinvent time.
I already have.
I mean, you've done something.
That's my excuse.
Your feet are older than your head.
What?
Yeah.
Monkey's right on that too.
That is a thing.
That is a thing. Sadly.
It's by very, very, very incredibly small percentages, but like your feet are closer to the ground, they get more gravity, i.e. gravity slows down time. Yeah.
It's
a real thing.
Oh no, yeah, split time. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, okay. When you say it that way, yeah, that makes sense. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's.
I thought you were gonna say
like...
I thought you were gonna say something like, well, your feet develop slightly first in the womb before your head, no, by like 3 days or something.
It's just gravity shit.
Well, gravity shit, yeah, okay.
Now that's
fine.
crazy talk, Zion.
Yeah, imagine being born.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. That's the crazy sentence here.
Crazy Brit.
Also, did you know that in Roman times, when they would mention Caesar by name, they actually pronounced it Kaiser?
Yep.
Yeah, that's because that's where the word Kaiser
comes from. Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's
because it's in Latin. A lot of like the way we pronounce like certain combinations of letters, like church, for example, would be kirk.
Yeah.
The ch was just a hard
Did you say
K.
cuck?
Yeah.
Close enough.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He said Kirk.
Kirk.
Oh, I think you said cuck.
No,
my bad.
There's an R in there.
Oh, see, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Yeah, like there's all things like ch isn't pronounced ch. It's a hard K sound in Latin. Stuff like that.
Like technically, you have that. This is also the dynasty of. This isn't Europe also, but the dynasty that China is based on. When you see it, it's Q-I-I-N, but the Q is it's true. But the Q in China is pronounced ch, like China.
It's like,
so that's why it's.
It's like a really soft one as well. So it sounds very similar to Sun Dynasty, but it's like Sun. Like Sun Tzu, kind of similar kind of pronunciation, but also slightly different because it's obviously a different letter.
Yeah.
Chinese is a weird language.
Yeah, but a fascinating one, I think. At least
because every other language is perfectly normal, obviously.
Yeah, and the second option is real easy.
Yeah, I can see it's literally right in front of us.
No, that's okay. This is why you don't drive while looking at your phone, folks.
Or why you don't phone while you're looking at.
I'll let them my wife.
All right, get her in here and I'll tell her not to look at you while driving because you're distracting.
You better look at her in the kitchen.
What?
What? Can she hear me right now?
Shut the fuck up.
Can she hear me right now?
No, unfortunately.
Hey, you don't have to bypass.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
You don't want an angry Viking woman chasing after you. Trust me.
Oh, I kind of do.
No, yeah.
No.
You got to pay for that here.
Yeah, and they're not even real Vikings.
I want to be beaten into submission and ridden until the daylight comes.
The
Well,
ones in America.
All right, I was gonna say. I was like, what? Hold on.
They're like a stripper from Vegas that just dyes her hair and eyebrows.
Was this now fucking Vanya or something?
Yeah, yeah. Or Lagosha from the Viking show, because, you know, everybody's gotta be like that now.
So, circling back, Koshi was partially correct. Seconds are metric. Seconds are a metric measurement.
I was incorrect. My source was. I was just parodying it.
Yeah, and I wasn't source.
Minutes, hours, and days are imperial, but seconds themselves are metric.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was
See,
my
even I
fucking
stand corrected.
highest driver making less money than Koshi?
How's what making
He's making minus $12 a day.
tax?
Oh, probably because he went
Tax.
for a job and couldn't find any, and that happens every now and then.
He went to my driving school.
I don't like this guy. He's fucking
Did he
rubbish.
just crash into everyone?
I don't
Was
know.
he the truck driver we passed on the way out?
He's on a jackknife in the middle of the road.
Yeah. That's all the fines he incurred crashing into everybody.
Fuck that. I'll just make Ganon pay for it.
Hell fucking no.
That doesn't
So his
remind
life
me.
getting the fucking boot.
I do need to get that loan to buy new trailers. Exactly.
Hey, Funky, guess what I just got?
STDs?
I got access to the Lighthouse.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to be watching that real soon. I'll be honest, probably not this week because I'm going to do editing tomorrow, and I'm probably going to watch Picard to get caught up tonight, but I will be watching it real soon.
You better.
You better, you better, you bet.
My first thought was Iron Banner, to be honest.
Yeah, that's exactly
that?
what I thought.
And I never got to the lighthouse in
not
Iron
Iron
Banner, but
It's not Iron Man, it's Trials of Osiris.
that's it, Cyrus. Yeah.
Yeah. That was legitimately my first thing. I was like, what?
Because he says the way he says I've got access to it, it's like, well, I remember. I know it's a treasure room of sorts,
yeah.
so you know. And I never even got to it, so.
Also, heads up.
I did.
The 2 times I have quit Destiny 2 is because of being frustrated with the PvP.
Have you guys heard
time I
it's
played
getting
it.
shit on right now? The new, the latest
apparently-
expansion.
Yeah.
Apparently the story's a bit weak and people aren't too happy about it. But apparently everything else is quite good. Like the changes they've been making are quite good. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, mixed reception from people.
Well, the usual.
Yeah.
It's either the people with the story aren't happy, but the rest is.
It seems to be like
or
the general
PvP
consensus.
people aren't happy, but the rest are.
PvP people are never happy. But
Yeah,
like, it
I
seems to
think
be the general
the
consensus
issue-
of all the expansions, either the story's good, but the actual mechanics it introduces are kind of usually shit, or the mechanics were good, but the story's shit.
Yeah.
That was funny about the last expansion. Was it Witch Queen? Yeah. People were very happy with that expansion because the story was really solid and the changes they had made were pretty good, despite the fact that they had like vaulted a bunch of content, but they did that slightly prior to it.
Yeah.
So that was like a big negative, but like the actual expansion itself was like really well received and pretty, like I played it, it was pretty good. And then I started playing PvP again and getting into it and then quit the game because it's fucking annoys the shit out of me. But
Hey, Gavin.
yeah,
Try Valorant.
I think because they'd set a higher like bar on how the new storytelling was go, that this one's now like not reaching the potential that they'd set.
Yeah, it's a bit of a setback.
Hey,
Not
Gavin.
like.
Yes, Koshi?
I just got a new skill point. Where do you want me to put it?
In your rant.
You
Just in time,
just
fragile.
Yes, just in time.
All right.
Right, I'm gonna be
How
right
come I
back real
can't
quick.
put one in hazardous cargo?
You can.
Oh, I can't. I have to click on the
Okay.
actual
Yeah,
icon.
you can
Okay.
select them. You can select them manually in that category.
Yeah, because
Like-
like you can take there's 2 in tier 2. You can pick which one you want now.
Oh, okay.
You can pick up both eventually. You can
Oh,
pick
yeah,
everything in that category.
Yeah, it's just which one you want to pick first. Like, I mean,
Okay, so now I'm level 13, and I have 2 now in just in time. So I have urgent and important.
Yeah. Then you want more into long distances. That is your main weakness right now.
Don't I have 3 in that one?
Nope, you got 2,
Which one do I have 3 in?
which is fucking pathetic. High value cargo, which is fucking useless.
fuel.
Oh.
I don't
Well,
know.
blame Funky on that, alright? That was his choice. I followed him. Sorry, Funky.
Just threw him under the bus there. Well done.
He's not even here to defend himself.
Where did he go?
No,
I
not
don't
here.
know. What's the plan tomorrow? What is the plan for tomorrow? Are we playing World War Z?
You can play whatever you guys want.
We
have options. That's
if we
the
want to
big
do what do we want our first video to be? Do we want it to be zombies or do we want it to be giant fucking insects?
Okay, we're going with zombies. We haven't played it for weeks actually.
Yeah, we've been playing this all past few weeks, haven't we? So we got
Yep.
played out.
We've been playing this mostly because we've only had like one session and people have been busy or we've been watching things. So schedule's been a bit weird. Oh, Funky, what are you doing, AFK? You silly little monkey. I thought it was beautiful.
Extremely.
My talent's not appreciated in this group.
Yes, they are. That's the problem.
Wait, what? Went to the bathroom, poor Funky, no one listens. That's right, we don't. So what is the max range you can do at 2?
650.
Oh, I can go all the way, baby.
No, you can't.
Oh, you mean in the game.
Yes, dickhead.
Let's see, just in time. Wait, what are you asking me now?
What is
My
your max
distance?
distance? that you can
650
travel?
right now.
Okay.
650. That's miles, by the way, not kilometers.
Do this one. It's only 510. Let me wait until Funky gets back.
What the fuck? Why am I getting...
Why are you
What?
getting what?
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 Either I'm getting false positives or we have a problem, boys.
What?
What?
My malware bytes is going off the hook right now, telling me that it's blocking my amtrucks.exe from Steam. Hold on, let me go back to malware bytes and look at the.
That'll be false positive, surely.
It's gotta be.
Because mine's not pinging. If we're on the server, we'd all be pinging. If it was someone that got came in.
Yeah. Where the fuck is here? Potential threat blocked. It was a Trojan. Yeah, from D/Steam, Steam Apps, Common, American Truck Simulator, bin, win, x64, amtrucks.exe. That's got to be a false positive. But why the fuck is it popping up now?
I don't know. I mean, if it's, even if it isn't a false positive, it's clearly blocked. It's a fucking fuck it. It's too Nathan.
It's weird. I just got like 4 of them as I
You're
alt
weird.
tabbed to look at Discord.
Mm-hmm. How does that make you feel?
Vulnerable.
Interesting.
All right, so Funky's back. I'll start this one.
Yeah, well, start it. You should start that shit.
So which solo game should I play next after I finish Titanfall 2? Cyberpunk, Red Dead 2, or Callisto Protocol? Red Dead 2. 100%.
That was my game of the year, baby. You cannot go wrong with that.
It's a very long
Intro.
Yeah, I mean it's just a long story in general, but so I would advise taking it in chunks instead of trying to play it all one session, or
Don't listen to him. It's a fun game. If you enjoy it, you're gonna keep playing it.
Okay.
It's like you're trying to warn the guy. It's like it's a fun game. Just play the game. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it.
It's a long game, so I'm warning against. That's all.
Yeah, I know, but it's not
a
that
very,
long.
very
it's
good
not like
story.
300 hours.
It's a very enjoyable story. Very well worth playing.
But he's right though. If he's right, Seth. If you start playing it and you really get into it, it could kind of take over your life.
Spirali out of control.
My issue was that it was like I got to a point where I felt like I was getting a burnout. So I took a little bit of a break and then came back to it after like a couple of weeks to finish it.
Well, not everyone's a pussy like you.
Ah, fuck off.
No, he's got a point.
No, yeah, that is true.
Sorry, there was enough anime titties in it for you.
No, that's for you, Zion.
No, that's cat girls.
Oh, true.
It had Sadie Adler in it.
Yeah, but she wasn't exactly naked, was she? She was.
I mean,
I'm not gonna say that.
I don't even know who that is.
Rule 34 exists.
Yeah.
Didn't I post a picture of you at one point?
Means. What?
Didn't I send you a picture of it at one point?
I don't remember. I don't know anything about that.
I think I did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, right, of course.
I am a good Christian boy. I do not deal with that devil worship stuff, and I'm gonna ask you guys a question that blew my mind. Is Seth here?
Yeah, he's still in the Discord, but...
Yeah, I'm just eating my lunch.
To play D4 the 17th when the beta launches, so more time for a solo game until D4 hits in June. Okay.
Oh, you won't be able to finish Red Dead by then. Okay, this is a question for all of you, and I'm not going to tell you the answer until I hear all your answers. Ready?
Yeah. B.
7.
I'm going to pose the question like it's an opinion, but there is technically a fact that supports it.
Oh god, this is gonna take forever, isn't it?
I mean, it's Koshisa, yeah.
What is the biggest Christian rock band?
What?
Christian rock music usually fails at one point or another, like Creed, for example. It never does well. In fact, that's exactly why Ghost went the devil worship side, because Christian music is just that never sells.
Yeah, Christian
but
music.
there is one band out there that is heavenly. See what I did there?
No.
Heavily Christian, that actually supports and hides their Christian worship very, very well. Can you name that band?
Demon Hunter, Black Label Society, Eminem,
let's see, Run DMZ, NWA,
Aerosmith, Radiohead, Pink Floyd,
Nickelback.
It would do those cunts.
I will give you one hint. It is a band I like very much.
Oh, Metallica.
Is it Metallica?
Yeah, you all have to answer.
Yeah, well, I did.
Yeah, I'd say Metallica.
No, I didn't hear one from Zion. I didn't hear one from Seth.
Who does the song? Shit, what was his name? Monster
I said
Become or something
Collective
like that?
Soul. I said Collective Soul, by the way.
Oh, Collective Soul
Oh,
is a
did you?
good
Okay,
band.
okay. That is a good choice. That is a good band.
Well, what's the band that does Monster I've Become? I think it was called.
I have no idea.
I was gonna say fucking Disney or something ridiculous.
Imagine Dragon.
Zion, do you have an answer?
Yeah, he did. He said Metallica.
Yeah, I went Metallica.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
said Metallica and everyone parroted you. That's not an answer. Come on. Give me
Fine.
a real answer here.
All right then. AC fucking DC. How's that?
Hell no.
Yeah, they're very Christian with all those songs about gathering women to church.
I mean, do you not remember the Crusades?
I mean, it is very biblical.
Wolf.
The answer is.
Wait, I didn't give an answer.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he
okay,
said
go ahead.
Metallica as well.
And I can't because I'm driving a fucking truck.
Well, you
Well,
can't
no,
talk
I think
because
you
you're
can talk.
driving a truck.
I think you're driving it wrong.
Take a moment,
I mean-
think it over.
All right, let me pull over. I need to fucking.
I need to
Look,
pull
I need
over
to
so
look-
my brain can
I
work.
remember the song. I just don't remember the band. And
Okay,
it's annoying me
fair
because
enough.
it's a decent like
Alright,
song.
ramming speed.
Shit, I maybe should put on the handbrake. There we go. All
My
right,
flock's
hold on.
pretty big, but it's only getting bigger. That's
Now,
because Jesus
in
Christ
case
is my.
In case anyone wants to change their answer, let me reiterate: it's the biggest Christian band, not the biggest band. Just in case anyone is trying to think of like the Beatles or Elvis Presley or you know.
The Beatles.
You know what? I am going to change mine. I'm going
Oh.
to say Slayer.
I say Skillet.
Ooh.
Who?
I don't think.
I
okay,
don't
then.
think it's gonna win from that reaction, but my answer is still Skillet.
Mine, I know I'm not gonna win because Metallica isn't a rock band. Even though I would label their modern stuff as rock.
To be fair, I did just say Christian band. I didn't say
Funky,
Christian
you're
rock.
supposed to be on my side. We're bros. Why do you always pick on me?
Because that's what bros do.
Yeah, that's what bros
Yeah,
do.
that's true.
That's
Okay,
called
you
being
know, I
Europe.
What do you
take
mean
that-
headlight
I take
usage?
that back. All right, you guys ready for the answer?
Have a fucking
on,
headlight on.
The answer is the Killers.
Oh, those. Thanks for reminding me those fuckers are a band. I finally forgot that they were a
See,
band.
This is what I'm referencing a second ago, Funky. You and I were supposed to be soul buddies here. You don't have to like what I like, but you're supposed to respect it, and vice versa.
How can I respect him?
Nickelback
Oh my
and
God.
Killers.
The Killers are, as I'm sure you guys know, they're Mormon. While Brandon Flowers is Mormon, but they hide.
explains a lot.
I was watching a documentary on YouTube about this yesterday. They hide a lot of their religious stuff in analogies and, well, in general, they just hide it really well because they don't want to openly like push, religion on you, which is, a cool thing,
I don't know if they're doing
but
it
yeah,
shadily,
that
it's
sounds like
worse.
Sounds
really
like
well.
subliminal.
Yeah,
subliminal-
if they're doing it in a
subliminal-
shady way, it's
well,
worse. But if
subliminal-
they're not doing it at all, that's good. But if they're doing it shadily, it's worse.
Subliminal,
I can't even say that word. Subliminal.
It has the
Subliminal?
pushes the idea that they're trying to like trick
Sublime.
you out. They're
Band as
not.
well, yeah.
I mean, they're going to talk about God, but they don't want to push God in your face, so they're going to, hide that aspect of it, make it subtle,
Okay, then my answer also is applicable.
Is who? What?
Skillets do the same thing.
Yeah, but they're not the highest.
No, they're not the highest. You're right, but they are like a somewhat successful band.
Yeah.
Who do the same thing.
I've never
I was
heard of
surprised
Skillet.
because I was surprised when I found out that they were like, but it did make a bit more sense because after you hear it, you start analyzing the lyrics and you're like, all right, yeah, I kind of
It makes more sense now. Yeah.
Suddenly you like him less.
Yeah, but the songs are still alright.
I don't know one.
Well, I like the Killers a lot. I'm sorry, Funky. If that.
I
if
know,
that
I
is your
know,
friendship.
but I just feel sad because I finally forgot they were a thing. And
Oh my God.
and you come and remind me that they are a
McDonald
band.
truck up
Yeah.
ahead. Crash into it, Funky. Catch that shit.
Yep.
Fuck it up.
Just a Girl is
Burger
a
King all the
fucking
way.
banger. All right.
So I think this conversation has shown us all one thing, and that's that Koshi doesn't get to pick the music on the videos, right?
Oh yeah,
Very true.
it's gonna be like
Confirmed it.
a piano rendering of a Nickelback or Killer song.
Or both, he'll find like one of
Yeah.
those mashups of
Well, you
them
know
both.
what? You can all laugh at me, but that'll get
Yeah.
all the TikTokers
You do it.
to start watching my videos and give me views. And when I'm laughing in my Lamborghini,
Oh god.
You can all
Of
suck
course,
my
you
dick.
would pick a Lamborghini.
Yeah, you would pick
no,
a Lamborghini.
I wouldn't pick a Lamborghini, but
Don't get me wrong. I like Lamborghinis, but I,
I
wouldn't
don't.
buy
I don't.
one.
I don't.
And then it can be like, you know how I got this? Knowledge. And you film it from your garage.
Knowledge.
The only reason I like Lamborghinis, I think they're cool looking cars, and they're good performance. But the only reason I wouldn't get one if I was to like suddenly come into a lot of money from, I don't know, YouTube fame or whatever, is because I know that every other fucking influencer out there buys one as well. So what would be the fucking point?
Like, just
I couldn't
some
afford
of the
the
cars.
insurance on one.
Some of the cars that just people drive, you have like. You get tied in with those people, like people that drive Porsches tend to be like
exactly.
Guns and all of that, and like Lotus and Ferrari, they're like
it's one of the big reasons I wouldn't want to own a Porsche.
A Jaguar people.
Yeah. You have like cultish people
which is a shame because it's a shame because some of the Jaguars are fucking beautiful cars and very good performance wise, and they're a British company, which annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah. Named after a very famous
you don't
British
even live
animal.
in Britain. Why the fuck do you care? You already turned your back on them.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, it's not like Denmark.
When they said Brexit, you said I'm on it.
Denmark have a bustling car industry that can fucking support, is it?
Yes, they do.
No, you can't, Mister. I live in a different country now.
you would know about their cars if you spoke the language, but you don't, so they can't have those conversations about.
They don't make cars here.
I know.
They don't have a car industry. It's not a thing.
But they import Scanias and all of that from Sweden and Norway.
Hell, America barely has a car industry nowadays, or for the last 30 years.
Yeah, you have Ford
you've got like.
Ford and,
I said barely.
Ford,
we have like 3: Dodge, Ford, and Chevrolet.
And they're all owned by the same.
Jesus! That scared the fuck out of me.
Good.
Chevys are pretty fucking horrendous.
Isn't Hummer?
I don't know why, but one that they're like we're carrying the black trucks.
Yeah.
That's what we're transporting. One of them, on its own, was in the middle of the road, just appeared out of nowhere right in front of me, and I drove through it. I fucking shit myself.
Was it chemtrails?
Sure.
Yeah.
And you know what, Funky? You're actually right. Hummer, I guess, could count. That even though that's more American military.
Are they their own company or are they owned by?
I don't know
because a lot of
Hummer
Toyota are not American. They're Japanese.
They are now. They're built in America.
I mean, they're
but they're owned by the Japanese.
But they're a Japanese company.
But they're also
Japanese
built in
company.
Japan.
I mean, they build Fords.
Built in
They
Europe.
build Fords in Denmark as well with the factories here. But it's not like they fucking. It's not like we call it suddenly a Danish company.
Or do they?
That
They might do.
part of it is a Danish company. Whatever they build there.
Look, as someone who really enjoys Japanese-made cars, shut the fuck up.
Seth, don't take that. You're the guest. You have the right of way.
Yeah.
Tell me shit.
No. Koshi,
Even if you're wrong, tell me you did.
I'm gonna give you an insight, people. Koshi specifically said last week during our conversation that the guest is the one that gets bullied.
I don't remember this. I would never say that when Seth is here.
I'm not a guest. I'm not a guest anyway. I'm here,
but
just newer to the
Yeah,
Discord.
exactly. He's not a guest. He's part of the group.
Yeah.
He's a stowaway.
I'm here every day.
Grannon is the guest because he's the one we all tolerate to be here.
Fuck off.
He's also the one that gets bullied the most. Not that I said that, but if I said that, that's what it would mean.
You're not wrong. I do take the most shit.
Oh, lewd.
No,
you
not
gotta
in
stop
that way.
eating Taco Bell then.
There needs to be a
Wake
channel point redemption where I make you guys play a game that nobody wants to play, and then that would make a hell of a video.
Yeah, except
I'm
Gavin
up
got
for
rid
it.
of that.
That's called EDF.
I thought you liked EDF.
And we play it because no other game works.
Wait, I thought you liked EDF.
It's a
No,
joke.
where I
Koshi.
make you guys play a game like that you most definitely would never play or be on the list, like
Like what?
Valorant, for example.
Yeah, we're not playing Valorant. All right, I'll say
I
this
could
right
play
now.
any game
No
and
competitive
be good
games.
at it.
None of them. Because these three are fucking awful at them.
Yeah, that's what makes it
no.
funny.
That's what makes it funny, though. That's why it would be
it makes
hilarious to watch.
I get angry even playing with randoms. How angry do you think I'm going to get playing with these fucking clowns?
Okay,
I'm
first
just
off,
saying, it'd be content.
That is true.
First off, no offense to Funky, no offense to Zion, it's just not their play style. But I am not bad at competitive. All right, I just choose not to be.
All
There's a
right,
difference.
yeah.
I am proven in Forza, sir. I have proven it in Forza when I
What have you
fucking
proven?
took you.
You
When I
haven't
needed
proven
to,
exactly.
I
Out of
fucking
what, like,
owned
one
you.
out of 100 races. You
That was the only time I
Fuck
actually
off.
tried.
I will rinse you all fucking day on any
Is that a
racing
Twitch
game,
thing again?
and you know I will.
Dude, I'm rinsing you right now. And this isn't even a racing game.
Game, you clown.
Exactly my point.
What? Makes
If
sense.
I can rinse you in
Make
any
it make
game.
sense.
Any game. Any game.
I will beat you in any competitive game.
I already have.
No,
Wait,
you
what?
haven't. What?
I don't know. What did I mean by that?
I don't know.
Okay, you all four are playing Fortnite.
Oh god.
And I would still fucking own them.
I annihilate you in Fortnite.
Please. You'd be too busy looking at fucking the asses.
No,
of
no,
them
that just keeps
dancing.
my focus. That keeps my focus towards the
gives you
center of the
power.
screen. Yeah, it gives me motivation. The longer I
Even,
stay
like,
alive, the
League
longer I
or
get to
something
stare at
like
that ass.
would be funny.
I play League, but I know like none of these three will play it. But that's because I play League like off and on. It's like a
Competitively.
side game anyway.
I haven't played it
I've
since
never
it
even
released.
touched it.
I haven't played it since it released, so.
Yeah, he won one match and he's like, well, 100% winning score. It's never gonna get better than that. And that's me with Destiny 1 for one PvP thing. It's like, well, I won this one. That means I have a 100% winning record. Done.
I think my win loss was about even, but like the shop ruined it. I think so. I didn't play after full release.
My win percentage in this season of Apex, and granted, take this with a grain of salt because it's the least amount I've ever played Apex in a season, is higher than skill-based matchmaking is supposed to let you at 12.6%. And I'm thinking about just
Congratulations.
quitting for the season.
Hell yeah.
If you quit now, you'll go out on a high note.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's still
exactly.
got 100. It's still got 100 games in it, so it's not like awful, but
That's
Still kind of
that's details. No one gives a shit.
Yes, 12.6 wins.
12 points to Gryffindor.
12.
I've come to the realization that when I try and overtake traffic in this game, this moment I pull out into the opposite side of the roads to overtake them, they speed up and try and stop me
Yep.
from like overtaking.
Yeah,
It's
but
annoying.
that's what
That's
I
your
would.
problem.
That's what I would do in real life as well.
That's why I
That's
don't.
your problem.
You don't overtake, you
Never,
undertake.
Gannon, never pull out.
What?
Where you
It's
should
worked for
always
me.
undertake.
Pulling outs for the birds.
Yeah.
Exactly. You gotta own that shit.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
no,
just don't
Gannon,
care
you
about
should pull out.
competitive games. So.
Nice
should
turn,
pull out.
Gannon. Great turn, Gannon.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a great turn. What are you on about?
Yeah, that's
I thought
that
this truck's
fucking
so
competitiveness there, huh?
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. I'm so far ahead, and I've only lost 3 trucks. How you doing, Gannon?
I'm behind Funky. How do you think I'm doing?
How many fines do you have, Koshi? For speeding.
I actually haven't had any yet, but I might have one in about 20 seconds.
He sees a red light ahead, and he's like, "Nah, we're not stopping for it."
No, I just coasted through a stop sign,
Nice one.
but I'm kind of pulling out into traffic. And if
Well, you
someone
said
hits me, I'm
never
gonna get
pull
fined.
out. You're going against
Make
your
up
own
your
advice.
damn mind, Koshi. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys caught me. All right, I'm a fraud.
Doesn't even follow the mantra he's preaching.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how you get STDs, right?
What?
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 I have fucking no idea.
It's just nod yes and forget about it.
All right, let's go back to women.
Erase it from
Truck
your.
just does not fucking turn. Holy shit.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
It is a personal problem indeed.
There's pills for that, as Funky would say,
That is as expected.
because he's on brand.
Yeah.
It's called meth.
Well, you know. Never knock it.
Don't have to worry about turning your truck if you're high.
Hey,
It depends.
besides Zion, and it's not because this isn't because it's not like I don't trust Zion's word or anything. I'm interested because Zion liked it, and you know he and I are two peas in a pod. Has anyone else here seen Wednesday?
No, I
Yeah.
have.
We already talked about it.
I know Zion I know Zion was watching it, but I don't remember if you watched it, Funky. Obviously, now I know. But
I literally, Zion was like, "Oh yeah, it's not bad," and I was like, "Oh, I'll give it a try," and then I finished it in like a day and a half.
yeah, but we never talked about it after
Yes,
that.
we did. We did.
When?
The next
When
Wednesday.
did you sit there and tell me your thoughts on it? And we had an hour talk. When? Never happened, sir. Never happened.
I didn't go into detail because you still wanted to see
You didn't
it.
go into any detail.
So I just vaguely discussed it with Zion, hinting towards things, and we agreed on certain
Exactly, with Zion, not me. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
things. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Okay, so you guys both liked it then?
No, 3 of us liked it.
Well, yeah, Zion I already know liked it. I'm talking about you two.
What do you mean, you two?
Oh my god. What do you mean you two?
Ganon
Scorched Earth,
said-
motherfucker.
What are you talking
mean
about?
you people.
Wait, this is
Okay, but Zion, you guys all three. Okay, all 3 of you liked it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I am thinking about giving it a try. I have been for a while, but
You mean all three?
I'm
oh
here
my
too,
fucking god,
motherfucker.
Gannon, did you watch it too?
No, I didn't.
It's not enough
I'm
movie
going
to
to
get it for
drive my fucking truck into another truck head on, just to end the fucking pain. Oh shit! What the hell? Parking,
Now you know. Now you know how we feel.
parking
Oh.
brake engaged. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll do it.
That seems like Gannon didn't have to stop.
Yeah, I didn't. I was wondering why I pulled in. I was noticed there was a way station like
I
in
put
there.
my mouse. I put my controller down.
Put your
and
mouse.
pushed
Yeah,
my
yeah,
space
yeah,
button.
yeah. Typical.
Now I'm
Yeah.
driving in the right lane with the right tail light on, while the parking brake is engaged, grinding my fucking brakes to dust, and doing 40 miles an hour.
Why?
Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, we know that.
It's just a Koshi thing.
This is how you
Negative
drive,
$1.
right? In real life? Oh
Sure,
wait,
if you're in
yeah,
Am-
it doesn't
if you're in
drive.
America.
His wife drives them.
I fucking drive! What is this, like, made up bullshit law that you've fucking put on me?
That's not made up lore, that's official lore.
It's
Yeah.
not official.
Everybody knows you don't drive.
I do drive!
And there's nothing wrong with that. Funky
What the
doesn't drive.
fuck?
Yeah, I don't drive.
Yeah. Zion, do you drive?
He doesn't need to
No.
drive. He lives in fucking Belgium. The country is like the size of a one
It's
town.
called Belgium, not Belgian. Learn to
Belgian.
speak.
Belgian?
Yeah. I
Belgian.
live
Yeah,
in Belgium.
Belgian.
Yeah,
He lives in Belgium.
yeah. Point proven why he's not allowed. Point proven why he's not
He
allowed
lives
to
in
drive.
chocolates, okay?
And is that in Antwerp?
Kinda, yeah. Close enough for an American.
Oh shit, I'm out of gas.
Good.
Why the fuck am I out of gas?
Because you didn't refill.
How's
Yeah,
that fucking eco working out for you now, punk?
too many tacos.
Shit, I can't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop.
Gotta keep
won't
moving.
stop.
Runaway ramp. Runaway
Yep,
ramp.
there we go. $700 violation. Sorry. Can't stop. I have no gas in the car.
How?
Maybe so. When you
I don't
when you-
know.
Didn't
You have more
you like?
ego than
You
me,
should,
and-
you should have warnings about, hey, you're out of gas. Time to go tank
Yeah, I
up.
just got one, and I don't know how or why. I've never run out of gas before.
Well, then just stop at a. You should still
I
have.
am doing it
have in
right
the
now.
tank. Yeah,
That's not the point.
but you're pretending like your engine went off. That's not from
didn't
almost
s-
being out of gas.
No, I didn't
When
pretend
you
that.
crashing and being a shit driver. It's all them fucking collisions. You bust your fucking gas tank. That's what it is.
No, I'm just saying I've never run out of gas before, and I was surprised that it popped up.
Well,
and
if
everyone's
see if
acting
you
like,
invest in long distance.
Oh my god.
Mwah.
I'm joining your group.
Oh, I don't think you want to
I'm
join my
getting
group. There's a lot of like homosexuality in my group. I don't know if you fit in.
Have you listened to us?
You fucking be listening to this shit.
He does like Nickelback, so.
And the,
least we-
and
at least we
Killers,
get going
they're,
on that.
they're a famous Christian gay band.
Fuck, you say that like it's a bad thing.
No, I'm just saying sometimes it's a bit hypocritical, just like gay Republicans kind of thing.
Hey, if it was good enough for the Roman orgies, it's good enough for me. A hole's a hole.
What?
Don't act like you're surprised.
Yeah, especially
Probably
you,
writing fan
Gannon.
fiction right now about it.
About the buses.
Okay, I am in the oncoming lane next to a cop car.
How? How the fuck do you drive this bad?
What do you mean this bad? I'm winning, sir.
And then
Yeah.
he's surprised he almost gets no XP.
I got XP. I got like 700 last round or something. Hey, it's House of the Dragon.
What?
Yep, there's another cop car. Yep, I just got a $1,300 violation. There it is.
Put your foot down, you slow bastards! Jesus, just like real life.
But yeah, Koshi, watch Wednesday. Just
You'll have a newfound love for Jenna Ortega, and then Google her age and be disappointed.
Oh, I already did that. It didn't stop me. She's still legal age.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
there was
a little too
was-
young for me. 20.
Just call me the new Leo. I'm okay with it.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
there was this other show I don't remember which one, but it was like the reverse effect where it's like, oh hey, she you know, she doesn't look bad for her age, like, you know, mid-30s, and then you look her up, wait, she's 20? Oh shit. What girl?
Age is just
Still hit
a
it.
construct.
Yeah, no, but we had that with somebody was a customer here as well. He had a Greek restaurant. He's like, oh yeah, I get why the ladies like him. He's looking pretty good for a 35-year-old. Oh, he's 25? Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, but it, you know, it's just something like, oh. Disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, if you're seeking an actual relationship, yeah. It
Because
kind of
that's why I never, because I look younger than I am. And people are like, oh.
Funky, you fucking look like Gandalf.
Yeah,
Exactly. He looks younger than
that's
he
why
is.
I look younger than I
Oh,
am.
what are you, the age of dirt?
He's never seen a
that's like-
picture of Funky. Is there
Oh,
an
no,
image in
yeah.
here somewhere?
No one has.
No.
No, no one has.
It's mainly because I never take pictures. Well,
His
not
beard
from
gets in
from
the way.
Yeah, no, my beard.
He looks like fucking
If I
cousin
take
It.
if I take a selfie, my beard does not fit on it. That is true.
Yeah, he looks like fucking cousin It.
Yoshi, you can't fucking say shit about this, by the way.
Yeah, all we know is your fault.
You're
Yes,
bald
I've
and
known
is it
you.
like bald and fat? I think is the description we've got of him.
Yeah.
You want to see a picture of me, motherfucker? Because I'll take a picture right now.
I've known you for about a decade
100%
now.
it's going to be a
Fucking
dick pic if you say yes. By
I'd
the
like to
way,
know what all three of you look like. Well, not three of you. I know what fucking Gannon
Well, when you close your eyes
I
tonight.
vaguely know what Zion looks like because I'm pretty sure he showed a picture at one point.
yeah, I did on
I'm
Gang
pretty sure that
Beast
was his prison picture, wasn't it?
when we were playing. Fuck, what was it? The puzzle thing where you play as a little fucking jellyman.
Oh yeah.
That
That was your mugshot.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I took a picture of me and just put it as the skin. Because it was just fuck Gannon before, and then you noticed because it wasn't that, and you was like, so your fucking face stretched across this entire model. Maybe.
Yeah, I remember that. And so that's how we know he looks like a jelly bean.
Yeah, I've just got instead of normal shaped head, I've just got a person-shaped head.
I don't think I have any pictures of me.
Oh,
If I had a webcam, I'd use it.
I
Uh-huh,
don't think
pretty
I've taken a picture of myself in like at least.
I've taken a
6
picture of
years.
my junk. Does that count?
So nobody has cell phones to take a picture of themselves?
Oh yeah, well,
I do, but I've
yeah,
never
I
had a
do,
reason
but I
to take
just
pictures of
never don't
myself
take
unless
pictures
it's
from
not
myself because I don't care. Like, what am I gonna look at myself? I don't care. I could
If you want to see
go
pictures
to a
of me,
mirror.
just go on Pornhub.
Go on
Look
Pornhub
up
and
Ron
search
Jeremy or what?
James Dean.
No, I've got videos.
Am I the odd one out here? I take pictures of myself, not all the time, but
Yeah, but
sometimes.
you also took yourself off of Twitter, which I don't know why.
What?
Oh yeah, Twitter's a lovely place.
Yeah, you used to have a video cam, and then you stopped doing it on Twitter.
That's
Or
not Twitter.
Twitch.
That's Twitch.
Yeah, whatever.
talking about?
They're both shit.
I honestly thought he was gonna go onto some like cam website and say, "Oh yeah, I saw your picture on there."
Yeah. No, I just for me it's also like me and my friends we don't really take like we had a New Year's party four of us brought cameras, and not one photo was taken of us together.
Yeah, I don't really take pictures. Like, my mum was always like, "Why don't you take pictures when you're on shit holiday?" Well, fuck those, fuck those cars, I guess. They just appeared out of the mist, and I just slammed straight through like 4 cars.
Yeah, I've just hit the mist now. Fuck me, that was a bit sudden.
Yeah, I now got 27% damage.
If you want to know what I look like, just think of a fat Vin Diesel.
So Vin Diesel.
Fucking Diesel. Okay.
Yeah, isn't there a movie where he's fat?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like where he plays a lawyer or something like that?
I'm really big.
Wasn't
really
he
tall.
in like 30 movies in 1 year?
I'm very broad backed. I look like
Hey,
a football
dog,
player,
stop it.
American football player. But because I haven't been working out in the last 10 years or so, I've got kind of a belly. Like
Belly,
a bear
belly,
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 but
belly.
it's not bear. It's
Belly's
Big
good,
Macs.
I get you.
It's Big Mac.
Gannon, hit that cop. Hit that cop.
What do you mean headlight usage?
It's raining.
Use headlights.
The lawn, I'm sure it's the same with you guys, but since none of you drive, in America, and probably somewhere in Europe, whenever you have to turn the headlights or the windshield wipers on, it's by law you have to have the headlights on too.
That's not over here.
No, it's not of it. Most people do when
Yeah.
I think about it, but it's not law or anything. It's just
It's
most
funny,
people
yeah,
do.
like nobody here will, the cops won't pull you over here if you don't have your headlights on. But I mean, the game is trying to be, the game is trying to be realistic, so.
It's foggy, you have to, but like the rest.
Foggy.
Yeah, it's
For
foggy,
any
you-
reason you have to turn the windshield wipers on, you have to have your headlights on.
Yeah, and it's.
My sister
Well,
actually got a
I've
ticket
got
for that
my
like 20
daylight-
years ago.
I got like the daytime driving lights on. I don't know why I would need like nighttime ones on. Like the full fucking
You
whack.
have to have the headlamps on.
That's fucking so dumb. America's a fucking stupid country. No one of you cunts can't drive manual.
I can drive manual. What the fuck are you talking about? That's how I learned.
Talking about, a lot of Americans drive manual.
No, they do not. The majority
Yes,
of
they
Americans
do.
not
I
drive
drive
manual.
manual.
Oh,
He drives. Seth drives manual.
You're
That's all
thinking
the
of
Americans
old,
you
You're thinking
know.
of new
Look at that.
Gen
I know
Gen
that
Z.
more. Americans are just you two.
Gen Z, the newer people, young people, they do not
And
have
the
that.
newer people, like
New people.
the ones they
fucking hell.
imported.
Let's not start the America importing people conversation.
That is
goes
true.
well
That
last
is
time.
true. That is true. Yeah.
I mean,
I
Seth
have
is
to-
right. I watched
have-
a video of Gen Z who didn't even know how to fucking use a manual can opener.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
there's
is.
this video of this chick saying, man, wouldn't it be really cool if there was like a phone that was at your house that everybody in the family can use? And all the responses is like, it's called a landline.
you mean a house phone?
I mean,
Yes,
the stupid thing isn't that she doesn't know what a landline is. The stupid thing is that a landline just fucking sucked, and that's why we stopped using them.
no, we still use it.
No, not necessarily. It
Don't
just
suck.
stopped using them because they didn't really have use anymore. It's called
stopped-
progression of technology.
We stopped using them because the only fucking calls that ended up coming through were spam callers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
now we
but you never
check.
get them on your cell phone, right?
And these days,
Easy
we
to
check,
ignore on your cell phone though.
these
You
days
can
we
ignore
check
it
the
on your
time on our
landline too.
we check the time on our phones and respond to people and answer calls on our watches.
Which is what I do. Shut up,
Yeah.
Siri.
Fucking Hearthstone deck I have has won like 20 games in a row. I love it. Love it.
Oh, I was like, well, then why?
Oh!
When,
I think we're driving the truck that Funky was talking about because I can't tell if my
Yeah.
headlamps are on. There's no fucking indication inside the cabin at all if the headlights are on or not.
Yep. It's like,
Fucking
I'll just guess.
You driving your own trucks?
No.
Oh, driving the rented ones.
No, my rented one does. It must have given us different trucks. It's on the top left for me.
Oh, I see it. Hold on.
I do change my things
Yeah,
always
brother.
to see
I see
where cruise control is.
It's on the right, and it's like a physical thing you gotta look at.
No, it's yours. Yeah, no, mine's
There's no light. There's no light for it. It's just on the
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
side
Yeah.
that has a light.
Yeah, no, like that. I see that, but there's like no indication to see if it's like actual burning or anything, unless like, so it's like, well, fuck.
You've got to like click it and like watch which position it's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck that.
Like cycle through it and you'll figure it out.
That's why I bought
What the
another
fuck?
truck.
Yeah, I'm not buying one of these fucking
They look
KW,
nice,
whatever
though.
it is.
Oh, this is a Peter build, at least mine, but yeah.
Mine's a Kenworth.
Kind of, but the Kenworth are kind of the same as well.
What, trash?
No, they just look the same.
Yeah, trash.
No, actually, the Kenworth is pretty damn good.
Trash.
Can you speak other words?
I can. But specifically for these trucks, trash. I like my Cascadia.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Why?
Crash.
No. The inside of it is really, really nice.
Crash.
Full digital display is really good.
Crash.
You're trash.
Garbage.
Haha.
Fight about it? Huh?
Holy shit.
Mhm.
1372 XP. I'm almost halfway to level 14.
Look at that, Koshi.
My mom would be so proud of me.
Yeah,
Would she though?
for once.
No, not really. Even if I had won the Nobel Prize, she'd be like, get the fuck out of the house.
Yeah. How did you cheat your way into that? I mean, Obama won one for
excuse
just
me?
literally not being George W. Bush, so, you know.
Cheat my way? Excuse me?
George W. Bussy?
W. Bush, yeah.
Fucking God.
That's a new fanfic for Koshi to discover.
George W. Bussy. Fucking Christ. Even the image in my head is horrifying. That should never exist. Never let that be a thing.
I want to apologize.
That's about a lot of things in your head, though.
I want to
True.
apologize, Seth, for all the shit you're hearing today.
I don't.
Do it.
I'm not.
I want
yeah,
to say it's no different and not nearly as bad as a normal Yasa.
Yeah. It's less gay.
How am I supposed to do this turn? I like.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, just get good, you know. If you knew how to drive a car in real life, you would know.
How about you fuck off? When I'm driving my car, I'm not dragging behind fucking 3 trucks.
Yes, you are. We've seen you drive. That's why you're not allowed to drive anymore.
I've seen your dump truck. I've seen your dump truck
I
ass.
don't drive.
I've seen your dump truck ass.
What the fuck?
I know what you're pulling.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Big Macs did that.
Yeah. And then that massive nose in the front as well.
All right, you can fuck right off. I headbutt you, you little prick. Why you bully?
You can place wind wipers on that.
That kind of shut the fuck up, asshole.
That's why I don't show myself.
What? So you can wreck on me and then not get it in return?
Yeah,
Assholes.
I mean, there's a picture of me on my stream right now.
It's not you. It's a fucking robot.
yeah. How do you know he's
Gannon.
not a robot?
Yeah, that could
What?
just be me. You don't know.
Your cheeks are the plumpest variety.
What? Thanks, I guess.
I've never heard him described as plump. Okay.
Plump's a pleasant word. I'll take it.
Yeah. It beats some of the others. Just like Koshi.
Hey, I made it!
I'm just waiting for this Krispy Kreme donut truck to get moving.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
level,
I'm right behind you, Zion.
What?
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 Science last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he suddenly teleported out.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Is this driver making me money yet? No, of course he's fucking not. Prick.
Excuse me, sir. I made.
It helps
Hold
if
on.
you buy him a trailer.
He has a trailer.
I
He's
have.
using it.
I have over $316,000.
Oh, he's on a job right now. He's on the job right now. Good. You better be making me money, Leonard.
What the
You
fuck?
fucking old cunt.
Richard.
I could buy 2 trucks if I wanted.
No, you couldn't.
Is there like
They'd
an
be shit
invisible
trucks, but I
one?
could.
No.
No, you can buy good trucks. You just need to upgrade them later. Like, Ganon bought the cheapest version of the one he wants, and as he levels, he can start upgrading that truck to newer models and newer engines.
Yep. Yes, sir.
That's why I bought mine already, and I just need to get to level 25 to get it to the point where I want. But it's already a good enough truck. Just want a fancier looking sleep compartment where I can hang my guitar in.
I did that. That was the first thing I hung up in mine. The G
No,
car.
I do need to change that cheeseburger on the dashboard though, because it's literally in the way of a mirror.
Yeah. I didn't want anything big on the dashboard either for that reason. I didn't want to obstruct my view, so I put a cell phone, I think it was.
Yeah, I'll probably do something like that as well. And the Canadian air freshener. What the fuck, car?
The fuck a car?
Oh, it's literally I'm turning into the
Is that a
parking spot,
challenge?
and he just oh, that's already people have already done that and have been arrested for it.
Fucking a car?
Yeah,
They did it on the private property.
that's still illegal because the car didn't consent.
It's not a person, it's a fucking object.
How? Whoa! Have you not seen cars?
He's got you there.
I'd rather not think about that.
Well, same, but you know.
I'm sure there's probably
I will to prove a
horrifying
point.
eye bleach worthy stuff on there.
Oh yeah, that's just called the internet.
True.
Fuck it, it's not working. Yeah. Excellent driving, bro.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
24,000. That's not bad.
Just Zion left.
Yeah, I'm at the last couple of corners.
You can do it, Sign. I believe in
Wait, are we out of time already? What the fuck?
Yeah.
it. We're
Well,
out of time.
You fucked around for an hour, and I didn't get to play.
Well, you weren't getting
Around for an hour, you dickhead.
Yeah. You can't.
Yeah, you cunt.
I hate hearing Americans say that word. It
Hey,
just
we coined the
sounds-
phrase.
No, you didn't. You stole
Yeah, we
it
did.
from
That's
the
how we.
phrase.
That's how we talk about Britons.
No, you stole the word off us. And I remember the fucking first time that you started using it over there. I was like, this just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you remembered? You were fucking there. Were you watching
it
the
was.
telly when it popped up? And you said, "Hey, there
I'd
we
have
go.
fucking
They're
lied to you.
stealing
He
our
was like,
words."
Top of the morning to you.
Up in the morning to you, laddie. Want to touch a shillelagh?
Like, listen to what his actions are that he's trying to do here. You'll know what the fuck I'm trying to get, the point I'm trying to get across.
No
It
one
just doesn't
tries.
sound right.
No one understands the point you're trying to make.
Doesn't sound right when you say the word.
Yeah, say it right.
It doesn't sound right when you say a word, and you're fucking English.
What?
No, he's
What?
Danish.
Oh, sorry. That's right. I forgot. He gave up on England.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a traitor.
Have you seen the
Careful.
state of fucking Britain lately? You're goddamn right I'm a traitor. Fuck them. Until the
Hey, have
Tories
you
are out of
seen-
power, I am a traitor.
All I'm saying is be careful because they might come and steal you back and put you in a museum.
That's the only way they'll get at me there.
Gannon.
Tories can try, but I'll go out fighting.
Gannon.
What?
Love you.
No, you don't.
Love you.
Liar.
True story.
With the liar
I mean-
board, or do you?
It might be partly Stockholm syndrome talking, but
Probably.
Yeah, seems likely.
Oh, I'm one away from maxing out all of the hazardous cargo. Nice.
Nice.
So wait, did we decide we're playing World War Z tomorrow, or are we playing, or are we gonna do something else? Just curious.
What was he?
Okay, so that's gonna be the first video I'm gonna edit.
Seems so. Unless you feel like editing my stream for today.
No,
Fuck
and
you.
I don't mean that because of anything. I'm just saying.
Just mean that because of everything, not just anything in specific.
Well, that too, but no, I'm just like, I get the feeling with certain games that we play, I'm gonna edit a certain way.
Okay.
Maybe it's just me overthinking me overthinking it, but I feel like I'm gonna edit differently when we're playing like an action game versus like something like this.
Well, that's time.
More twitchy.
And
Hey, we're done.
I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna edit it in a way where I never die and Ganon is always the one dying.
Just change your name to Golden Ganon.
No. No.
Smart move.
I was gonna put up a section that just says all the times Ganon dies, and it's just gonna be pictures of him, his character, going down all the time. Get plenty of clips of that. I mean, you'll probably get a 10-minute video out of that, just clips of you dying. Easily.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I'm gonna play my best game ever, and it's gonna show in my editing.
Oh no.
I don't doubt that for a second.
Hey, when you are the editor, anything is possible.
You mean the band, the editors?
Yep.
Who?
Okay. Good to know. Well, see you on the next Angry Joe show.
All right, everyone. Toodle pips, I guess.
Bye bye.
Fuck out my convoy, you assholes.
I've already left.